Hello, there. It's in music Q92. Christian here with you. Lauren here with you. Jake here with you. You here with us. Maybe on the radio. Maybe. Streaming at Q92radio.com, or maybe you're going to be watching us on Facebook, YouTube, X. It's Thursday. It's not quite Friday. A lot of you texting like, man, like long week. Wish it was Friday already. Or someone texted earlier, said they woke up thinking it was Friday only to discover it was Thursday. That had to stink. But hey, it's still Thursday. We're close. We're very, very close. I am super tired this morning, Lauren.
I had a hard time myself.
Super tired.
I don't know. I slept really good though. Like I fell asleep at like 9:30 last night. So really, I should have no reason.
I didn't even go to like bed till midnight. I had a basketball game. I came home. We had 2 games. I had to do some social media posts, tagging, but after that, not to humble brag, but I got to express my love physically with my fiance last night. So I can't be mad at that. I'm tired because of that. It was fun. It was her idea. I said, well, hell yeah.
Cool.
Whoop, whoop. We raised the roof. We got turned. I'm not kidding. No, turn just means,
You used to say you were out here, you're like, oh, it's the weekend. I'm going to go home and it would be something. I get hurt tonight.
Daiquiri, maybe. Anyway. Yeah. Anyone else express their love physically?
Christian. So
I think it's a great way to say it. I think it's a professional way. I think it's an adult way. I think it's a non-perverse way. I think people should start putting it there every day. Thanks, Christian. Just grew up a little.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. Cool story, bro. LOL. I enjoyed the story a lot. I might tell it again. Good morning, guys. Christian, I just snorted pop up my nose. LOL. That's what we're here to make. I love myself every night. LOL. Look at that.
That's how he says it, you guys.
Don't you know that's how Baby Bigglesworth was made?
And he
there.
actually keeps all like he's the only one. And he'll be like, last night, like you're giving some sort of like speech. He'll be like, last night, I was able to physically express my love for my
express
fiance.
My love for my fiance. I think everyone.
It's the express. I think of express. Like I told you before, you express checkout.
Oh, none for me. It's Shark Week. Yeah, I get that. Happens once a month. Let me see. I would like to see you guys do the tattoo contest again. I won the last one, December 5.
Oh my gosh, I remember you. I was at the tattoo place down in Whipple.
Since then, I've added it to the tattoo.
Nice. Send us a picture of it. I want to see it.
I just remembered whoever did it. I remember being there too. I don't remember who the person was. Like, did it perfect. That thing looked perfect. Like, it was like, damn, man.
Yeah. Oh my god. I'm trying to remember the name of it. I've gone there and they've done it.
Yeah. Hey, it's good. He's got the drive still at his age. See, now there's someone who gets it.
I get it. You are kind of very cute. You might need a little salad.
I can honestly say, humble brag. Nope.
For now.
Nope. You want me to be upset about the future?
Just stand and enjoy it while it still works.
Listen, people have trouble a lot earlier sometimes. It's not always
correct
by your age. No, it's not. ED has no well, we can't touch him. He's 30. Like, no.
He's too young.
He's too young, everyone. Back in the bus. We can't do it. We can't do it. He gave her the express. Oh, it's never for an extended period of time. I mean, if we're it's only 7:06.
Right, because my news bound. Sorry, I know someone asked where it was. It will play again.
A gentleman don't kiss and tell, sir. LOL. I'm a douche, so I mean, you know. Let me see here. Shark Week. LOL. Oh, I see what they're saying. A period doesn't stop anything but a sentence. Read it. I didn't send it. But I mean, it does sound like sage advice. Good morning from Payroll Girl. Good morning, Payroll Girl.
Good morning.
Red pill or blue pill? LOL. Hey, Christian, the same boat as you. I expressed my love physically last night as well. Kudos, my friend.
You guys have anything else to do on a Wednesday night?
Good for you. How are you appalled that people express their love physically?
I'm not appalled.
Sounds like
You know what? Good. Yay, you. Yay, you. I'm so excited for you.
well,
I don't want to know about it.
I think you're the opposite.
I'm not about it.
Oh, man. White band guy. Still pissed. Didn't get a chance to talk to you last night. I know white band guy messaged me on Facebook. He was at my basketball game last night. He's an assistant coach for Salem.
That's awesome.
He saw me talking to the AD, and he didn't get a chance to promote. White band guy. Good to see you.
You would have talked to him, right?
If he'd have talked to me, yeah. That's how it's going to work. You're going to have to talk to me and go, Christian. Like, then we'll have a conversation. I'm just never going to be like,
the first line out of his mouth would be like super awkward. Like, oh my god, they're talking.
Yeah, this is so weird. Oh, I made friends with the Stark County Sheriffs at the Marlington game this week. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they're like authoritative figures. They're not just like random person.
Yeah, I get it. You come up to me and initiate a conversation, will go great. I think.
Yeah. About my sweater. Happy February.
It has heart.
I got a heart on my sleeve.
You do?
Yeah. It's heart month.
That's where you wear them. Your heart in your sleeve?
Yeah.
Oh, banter. The Love Express, LOL. No, we are guys. We tell everyone anytime, anything. You know we are friends if we share that with you.
Oh, right. Christian, really, he's got a lot of friends.
I do. I consider a lot of you my friends. You're good people. You wake up with us every morning.
People.
You hang out with us every morning. You accept us for who we are.
It's the way you say it. Really,
I would rather say it. I feel like that's the most respectful way you can say it.
no, whatever reason
I
makes
don't
me
know.
want to gag.
If I said I made love last night, I think that would sound creepy.
You just had a really good time last night. And then you can just give me a look. And I know what you're talking about.
I had a great night last night. You know what I mean? Hey. Come on.
Is that really what they do in frat house?
I never joined a frat.
Probably got a little different than that.
Yeah, they all watch the video together. It was Hump Day. We definitely expressed our love last night. Someone else expressed their love physically.
Great.
Next message. I expressed my love Saturday night, Sunday night, and last night. Look at all these people expressing their love physically.
Nice.
Good morning from Veteran Service Commission of Stark County, a.k.a. VSC of Stark County. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you? How is it? Free to tell us last time
Christian's great. He's going to be in a mood today.
No, I'm tired. I am really tired.
You're still in a good mood, though.
Yeah, but I'm telling you right now, I am freaking tired. Like, I am really, it's struggle bus.
It's going to be a nap day.
It's not up to me. It's up to Jimmy.
Yeah, that's true.
If he don't want to nap, we ain't napping. But I promise you, if he's napping, we're napping. Like, all right, son, let's do this. Crypto Dad checking in late. Good morning, all.
Good morning.
I don't have the stones to get into crypto. I know people have made money off it.
My mom made a ton of money.
A lot of people have.
You guys, she's kind of like tapped out of it now, but initially, and it's one lot. Okay, that was fun.
That'd be me.
I'm done now.
Like, I'm out. I've been waiting to express my love to my wife since Saturday evening.
Why haven't you said anything to her?
No wonder you're tired. Always making love, Christian. Me too. High five. Feeling a little lighter on our feet today. I think a lot of people love that. Yeah. I never said good for you guys. I'm proud of you. Know why Lauren hates on this? Lauren is like mad at everyone and bitter.
I'm not mad and bitter.
You should hear how you sound.
See,
Hear how you
physically,
sound.
It sounds like I can't say it on air. I'll tell you off air what I feel like it really sounds
Like what?
like. I'll tell you off air. I'll tell you, and then if you can help
You
me
think
say it.
you think you can't
I don't
say it on air, or you don't know if
FCC.
it's okay? Just don't say anything graphic. Don't use any words that have to do with action. Use them
I see this.
scientifically.
I see this. I'll do a gesture that you can see. When I hear the word express,
I was watching Hamlet.
just saying, I'm being honest.
All right. With more text coming in, we'll get into it. We got to stay on time. Got the sign from Jake.
So Jay's throwing up signs.
Or did I? Sophie Ellis Beckford. Murder on the Dance Floor, Q92. The question to you, Lauren, is what is your true favorite beer? Beer. I don't care about seltzers or liquor. Beer.
Everyday beer, like
If Lauren wants an ice cold beer on a rough day, only a beer. I don't want to hear Truly. I don't want to hear wine cooler. I want to hear
I drink beer.
Well, listen, I drink Trulies too. I'm not making fun. I'm just saying, like, it's beer day. It's not hard seltzer day.
Either Miller Lite or Modelo.
Miller Lite or Modelo?
Yeah.
I would say I'm Miller Lite or Bud Light. Those are the two beers that I think have the best taste.
Yep.
To me. Jake, your favorite beer. I don't know why Lauren and I are naming two each, but
I can't name one.
You don't have a favorite beer?
You don't like beer?
Not at all. I have never finished a beer. I've tried.
You've never finished a beer in your life?
No, because I tried once because I know Star's dad likes drinking beers. I was like, maybe one day he would want to have a beer with me. So I tried to force myself to have a beer one time. I couldn't do it.
Do you have a video of that?
Wait,
no, I don't.
Are you talking about you had a beer with Daddy? Is that what you're talking about?
No. It was alone.
Daddy David and Poo Poo Face.
No, I did not. I was trying to
fight.
Okay, Christian.
I was trying to prepare myself for that moment, but it never happened because I was doing it alone. But no, I couldn't finish it.
Listen, some people don't like. I get it. There are people that just don't like the taste of beer.
Do you like pumpkin beers? Because now's the
No, I
time
don't
for
like
all
pumpkin.
of that. I had my first pumpkin ale at Winking Lizard last weekend. It was so good. But if you guys are listening and you really enjoy pumpkin beer, it's kind of expensive, but it is so worth it. Because you only really drink one, right? And then you have your follow-up beer, like Miller Lite or Modelo or whatever.
Right. O'Doul's. Right.
Something like that. Southern Tier Pumpkin Nitro is so stinking good.
Have you been drunk, Jake?
One time.
Off what? Wine coolers?
No, it was the strawberry daiquiris or pina colada.
Oh, I thought he was going to say
that.
I had that half a beer.
All right. So, been drunk once in your life at 24.
Yeah.
And cannot stand the taste of beer. You've never been able to even finish a bottle of beer.
Correct.
Okay. Last time you even had liquor or alcohol?
A couple days ago.
Oh, look at you.
Whoa.
Look at you.
Not the answer I was thinking was going to come out of his mouth.
Was it a daiquiri?
No, I made I took coconut rum and ginger ale and blue snow cone syrup and just mixed it together because I was desperate.
Interesting.
Fruity little drink. Okay.
You are so fascinating. Just
you should make a snow cone and do that concoction. That would be really good. Like boozy snow cones.
We've thought about that so many times.
Oh my
but
gosh.
We just never.
Jake, that's another part of your business.
Yeah.
For adults. The adult
been,
bounce party.
It's been thought about, but liquor license and stuff like that, I don't know how to.
Yeah,
I'll help you.
I'm
serious. Okay.
The things of it. You know how to make a bomb?
Don't ask him.
No.
Okay. Wouldn't shock me. He was like, well, of course.
Did you ever make those bombs?
What kind would you like?
Have you ever in your life
You're
wanted
going
to put
to
a
be
toe in your
arrested.
mouth?
A toe in my mouth?
Have you ever, other than maybe Jimmy's, like to kiss them?
That is the cutest
It
thing
is
in
really
the
cute.
world. That is the cutest thing in the world.
But an adult's toe. Have you ever had the urge?
I don't hate feet. I'm not necessarily a
Have you ever wanted to suck them though?
wanted. I'm sure I have.
Like suck a toe.
I'm sure I have.
Ugh.
I'm not boring, Lauren. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm not missionary only. Lights off.
you're so dumb.
All right, that is.
You're so dumb.
I'm not.
I have never.
And no
though.
talking. No talking.
Mm.
But there is a huge difference in that with two consenting adults and going into a stranger's hotel room.
I get it.
Sounds like the guy from Mr. Deeds that loved changing socks.
You know,
crazy.
I know you've always told me about the foot fetish and all that kind of stuff. We've had discussions off air about this.
Christian, no, don't lie on air. I'm just lie. No, I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
I was watching TikTok last night. It's so weird that this topic came up. And some lady, you know where they go up to people and they're like, all right, what's your name? What do you do for a living? How much do you make? And it'll be like a bunch of different professions in different cities, like, and how much they make. And the girl was like, I don't want to tell you. And she's like, why? When she asked her what she did for a living. She's like, I sell foot pictures and videos. And she's like, on OnlyFans? She's like, no, there's a website called Fun with Feet.
Or Foot Finder.
Well, it's called Fun with Feet, the one she was talking about. She's like, how much have you made this year? And she's like, I'm really close to $100,000. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So obviously the foot fetish obsession is a lot larger than any of us know or are willing to admit, obviously.
Oh, it's huge. It's huge. It's huge. It's a money maker. And it's not even, think about the girls on OnlyFans. You're not even doing that. You're just taking off a sock.
Yeah.
Q92.
43 degrees for your Thursday high. You might see a glimpse of sunshine in amongst all those clouds. Overnight, cloudy again, isolated rain before midnight. Our low 35. I am Art J. Weather from News 5.
$7:22 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. About 8 minutes away from a look at sports. Okay, we have Justin Timberlake tickets to give for his show. It's coming up at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse on July 7th. We're doing that this hour. Also coming at the 8 o'clock hour. Brand new contest announcement. We're going to tell you what it is, what we're giving away. We're going to get a finalist because it's a year included contest. Who doesn't love those? We have that coming up at the 8 o'clock hour. Be listening for that. 9 o'clock hour, we are going to have here in studio with us comedian Lee Harden, who'll be performing at Crackpot's Comedy Club in Massillon this Friday and Saturday. He's going to be with us in the studio. We're giving away tickets to his show as well. So we have that coming up on the show. All right. We're going to play for these Timberlake tickets. It's going to be listening. It's not going to be what that sound. Play a game. It's called reverse mashup. We're going to mash up Timberlake songs, but they're reversed.
Songs like that. What's Work it. Oh, I'll tell you. We got to pull it. I've got a great idea for this. Go ahead. Continue.
Okay. Already done.
Like our theme song.
Oh, theme song.
Yeah, you know how we have a theme song.
Uh-huh.
With that sounds, and I've got.
So I'm going to tell you how many songs are in the show. Your job is going to be to listen, cipher, which songs they are, and call us up and tell us them in order. I'll tell you this. I thought it would call 8 or 9. I think it's for Jake. Now, would he have won the contest? No, but he did
well.
Pretty good, especially for a 24-year-old.
Yeah,
probably didn't grow up idolizing Timberlake. He knew
Yeah,
he knew more than
how many. What percentage did he?
More than 50.
Oh, good. Okay, we're fine.
So moving this game doesn't take 8 hours. You never know. It's easy for me because I made it. So to me, it's like, yeah, I know what that is. I made it. I will say, Jake walked across the street. I was working. He knew one of them immediately, even though it was reversed.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? So we're going to play first match here coming up. Get ready. Start thinking about your Justin Timberlake songs and what they sound like reversed in a mashup. We're going to play that coming up next. We're going to see who can call us up at 330-450-292 and who can win these Timberlake tickets. Fans got to win it. We want to get someone who knows their Justin Timberlake songs, frontwards and backwards. Get it? Yeah. Everyone's saying, did you mean Work It by Missy Elliott?
Yes.
Is that what you're talking about? Okay.
Yeah, that's Missy Elliott.
So I'm feeling Jake wants these Timberlake tickets. Well, they can't win.
Dang it.
All ineligible. So are our family members. Our families.
Why? Because they can never win. I know.
Can I win? No, you can't win anything.
Yeah, we even got an argument, but I don't think you. And I'm like, next.
Yeah, if someone finds out my brother won tickets, you don't think you look at that a little sideways.
Be like, where'd you go?
Yeah, so weird. You were colored ticket, Christian's brother. So, family members ineligible. All right, get ready. Coming up, we are going to play Justin Timberlake reverse matchup. Finger 11. One thing. Remember this one? Q92. Dick, it is Q92.
Seriously, you guys listen. He gets so excited when he goes on vacation that he becomes like this child for the last couple of shows that he has to work because he knows what's ahead. So now he's dropping bombs and giving me all
that
these.
That is the first one this week.
Do you know how many? What would you do?
First one this week. I play the song.
No, you didn't. You played it earlier in the week.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Oh, was that too?
Yeah, because Lauren didn't know what it was, and I had to tell her.
You know what?
I didn't remember.
You know what? I accept that.
But
it was too far.
He also likes to play this game. What would you do if? And he gives me this scenario that is so ridiculous that it worries me a little
Jake
how he
enjoys
thinks him up.
Jake likes the game.
I do.
Jake, do you enjoy the game?
I do very much.
But you never ask him what he would do.
Okay, because it's not funny. It's funny to ask you.
Oh, Lord.
You're like, what?
No,
Why
I was
would-
saying,
who?
how do you even think of these things? I just don't. It concerns me a little bit that this is your thought process.
I like to give you life scenarios.
Yeah.
If any of them happen now while you're here, you'll be prepared. You're welcome. I'm preparing you for the real world. Anything can happen, especially on Halloween. Remember that. Write that down.
Okay.
Random.
Real quick before you go to random news.
I'm sorry.
Amy's in our live stream on Facebook. You can go over. She gave you the link to the guy that does the Hills food truck.
All right.
So thank you, Amy.
Jake, you should work with that guy.
Okay.
Imagine
Hills
an event
and
with your inflatables and Hills snacks. You can cut him in, do like an 80-20 deal with him.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Well, why wouldn't the Hills guy have to do the same thing?
Trying to
Or
help
why don't
Jake
they
out.
just keep their profits?
Help Jake out. Got a great deal for you, Hills guy. Hills
Kind of
truck guy.
seems like maybe Jake's product's a little more expensive than a Hills hot
What
dog.
do you think about this? 80-20 profit split, huh? Huh? I'll let you go down the slide as many times as you want for free.
With a hot dog. We usually don't let food on the...
Sir, you've got a deal. Let's go. Just saying. Do you think you'll ever introduce concessions?
Like real concessions like that?
Yeah.
No.
On a small level, like a hot dog roller?
Maybe. Well, I already have cotton candy
and
popcorn
it's
and snow
amazing.
cone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have those that you can rent out, but
Like a hot dog edition. Oh, go get a roller.
I've thought about that. But how many birthday parties have you been to when they had a hot dog roller? Like, I don't know how well it would do.
I mean, I've been to a handful, but...
Yeah, I don't think
Okay,
it's
then
unheard of.
yeah. And then I'll get one.
How many birthday parties
I
did
have
you
it.
have cake?
Hot dogs, hot dogs, that's for
The hell
barbecue.
wants a hot
I
dog
just
in the
haven't seen
summer?
it.
No, I don't know. I don't think it's that outlandish. If I said quiche, okay. I
Do you
can
know what
understand
they
that.
served at Brandon's 5th birthday party?
Cheap asses at hot dogs in the
Hot
summer.
dogs.
Like, where's the quiche? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. JJ inflatables and quiche. You know what? Something so random like that might work.
It might be kitschy.
You know what? JJ's inflatables and frog legs.
Oh, what?
My grandma used to make frog legs.
I know, but you wouldn't eat them when they brought them here.
You don't know. You have to test it in the market and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Frog legs and quiche. And don't forget cotton candy. And you're good to go.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
The Cleveland Cavaliers beat the Pistons last night 128-121. They're now 29-16 on the season. They play again tonight, this time on the road against the Memphis Grizzlies. Tip-off of that game is at 8 o'clock. And the Cleveland Guardians have a decision to make as their home opener is on, quote, a collision course, according to ESPN, with the solar eclipse. Now, on April 8th at 3:13 p.m., Cleveland will experience a total solar eclipse. In recent years, the Guardians' home opener has been at 4:10 p.m. That would fall during the partial eclipse window. The team has spent the last couple months weighing whether to embrace the eclipse or play their game at night after. The team's expected to make a decision in the next few days. That's a look at sports right here on today's Hit Music, Q92.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
The Cleveland Cavaliers beat the Pistons last night 128-121. They're now 29-16 on the season. They play again tonight, this time on the road against the Memphis Grizzlies. Tip-off of that game is at 8 o'clock. And the Cleveland Guardians have a decision to make as their home opener is on, quote, a collision course, according to ESPN, with the solar eclipse. Now, on April 8th at 3:13 p.m., Cleveland will experience a total solar eclipse. In recent years, the Guardians' home opener has been at 4:10 p.m. That would fall during the partial eclipse window. The team has spent the last couple months weighing whether to embrace the eclipse or play their game at night after. The team's expected to make a decision in the next few days. That's a look at sports right here on today's Hit Music, Q92. 7:32 right here on today's Hit Music. It is Q92. Christian, Lauren, and Jake here hanging out with you on your Thursday morning. Coming up in a half hour, what's the newest contest here on Q92 that you can get included for and have a chance to win? We're going to tell you what it is. The 8 o'clock hour, when we kick off the 8 o'clock hour. So be listening. That is coming up on the show. You're going to like it. I promise you. I promise you. Comedian Lee Harden going to be in studio with us, performing in town at Crackpot's Comedy Club in Massillon this Friday and Saturday. We'll be talking to him. But right now, it's time to play Reverse Mashup here on Q92. So we're going to play that. How do we play Reverse Mashup? It's very simple. It's a mashup of songs, but they're all reverse. Which, if you remember, if you're old enough to remember, that's how Satan used to talk to us on records. Remember those days?
I do remember those
You
days.
play it backwards, it says Satan. They accused, what, the Beatles of that?
Oh, there was, well, I don't know.
Weren't
That's really,
they? Am I
they
wrong?
had hidden messages.
Yeah, the Beatles had a bunch of hidden.
Yeah, I don't think it was Satan, per se.
Remember the conspiracy that Paul McCartney was dead and replaced by a lookalike? That they put clues on the album covers?
I know about clues.
Yeah. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff like that. But remember, they've had all the rock songs, like the Metallicas and stuff. If you played them backwards, they said Satan. I remember those days.
Yeah.
So there's no Satan stuff in this. Here's what it is. It's a Justin Timberlake reverse mashup. I have a group of songs. They're mashed together, and they're in reverse. So let's see how good you are, how good your Justin Timberlake ear is. Can you still decipher which songs they are? You got to give them to us in order. We've got the list in the order they're going to be in.
And you must know all of them, correct? It's not like X out of whatever.
No, it's not 2 out of 3. No. These tickets are going to a Justin Timberlake fan.
Yeah.
Someone who loves Justin Timberlake, loves the music, knows his music from his first album, Justified, all the way to his new one coming out this year.
It was his birthday yesterday.
43.
Yeah, he's older than me.
Is he?
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's hard for me to
Why,
believe
do
he's
I
that
look
old.
older?
No, it's hard for me to believe he's that old.
Mm-hmm.
It really is hard for me to believe he's that old. I knew he was the youngest member of NSYNC.
Yeah, the baby. The Joey
Yeah,
McIntyre.
he was the Joey Mac. I knew that. But when I'm like, was he 43?
I don't know why I didn't realize he was older than me.
Yeah.
I always thought he was
Then I'm
younger.
like, why am I in my 40s? I'm like, oh, yeah. Jake over here, 25.
I know.
Oh, I'm 25. I'm young forever. I thought that too. Although Jake doesn't flaunt it.
No, not really. He's a quiet guy.
He's a humble 25.
He
And I
is.
respect that. It's a good move with two people in their 40s sitting next to you every day.
Yeah.
Morning, Jake.
Good morning.
Are you on the screen?
No, nobody is.
Justin Timberlake is.
Oh, that's
Okay.
fair.
There we
All
go.
right. I was like,
Now
oh,
you
no,
can
are we
see him.
off? I was like, oh, no, what
No.
do we do?
He's down there.
All
I feel like
right.
when we do this, it's like the Brady Bunch. Like he's our child or something.
Like, we got to learn how to
Right? Look down at everybody.
we got to learn how to do the Brady Bunch thing.
Oh my gosh, you just did it. That was awesome.
Did he?
Jake looked up at you.
Is he on my left or right?
He is on your, I don't know, because I think all of our screens are a little different.
I'm on your bottom right. I'm on Lauren's bottom left, and Lauren's on your right.
Oh,
Right.
there you other way, Christian.
Oh.
Like down.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Well, that was fun. Right, I'm an idiot.
Oh boy.
Here we go. Justin Timberlake reverse mashup. Everybody ready? Turn up the volumes in your car. Turn up the volumes on your phone or your tablet, anywhere you're streaming. Or if you're watching us, get ready. Listen very closely. And let's see if you can figure out what 5 songs are in this mashup. Lauren, once I play it,
Yeah.
don't give an answer, but tell me how many you think you picked out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're like, I think I know this many. Here we go.
Okay.
I think that's kind of easy.
I think so too.
I think that's kind of easy. How many do you think you could have, if you were actually playing, you think you could have got all of them?
I think I could have gotten 4 of them.
4 of them?
Yeah.
Question is, can any of you get 5 of them. I'm going to play it one more time before I open up the phone lines. Listen up. That's the mashup, my friend. That is the mashup. You're going to call us up at 330-450-9292, and you're going to tell us what songs were in that mashup in order. You give us all of them, you're going to see Justin Timberlake at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. It's 7:38. It's Paul Russell, Lil Boo thing. It's Q92. One of the funniest things I've ever as a child laughed at, and I mean I laughed, stomach hurt, couldn't breathe, and I'll never be able to explain it to where you guys would understand how funny it was. I'll never be able for you to be there and understand, because if I explain it to you, you're like, oh, okay. My brother did not understand the concept of bumper cars.
Okay.
And
what did he run from them?
My brother, my sister, we all got one. I don't know if he just thought you just drive around the little room,
right?
And that's it.
And there happens to be a lot of accidents. I mean, what?
And we were doing bumper cars, and we were having a fun. And yeah, you get jerked around sometimes, but you can get hit hard.
Yeah,
of
course.
We're in bumper cars, and my brother did not understand that people were going to hit him.
Oh God!
He started crying and yelling at everyone that was hitting him. So, I'm over on the side playing with people hitting. And I look over and he's crying. Someone hits him and he just goes, "Stop it!"
Oh my gosh.
Stop hitting me. And I look over, my dad's dying. My dad's just dying laughing.
Not telling him that's the boy.
I don't know how he could bumper cars. I don't know what part of that you don't understand.
I mean, did he not stand in line and observe it before he got in the car?
He was pissed crying. He wasn't
right.
He was pissed crying. You know when you're so mad all you can do is cry?
Yeah, but did they pile on him so he couldn't move? Because that's frustrating.
I don't know.
How old were you guys?
We were, all of us, maybe 7, 8, 9. I don't know.
Who's oldest?
My sister.
Okay, and then you?
I'm middle.
And then Justin's the baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just, everyone was hitting him, laughing, and he's not even trying to drive. He's just sitting there yelling at everybody hitting him. He's just screaming at everybody hitting him. Stop it!
Oh my gosh.
I just still remember looking over at my dad.
That's
and my dad's
hilarious.
Clapping his hand, laughing. We're like, oh my.
Yeah.
He didn't understand bumper cars. I don't know what he expected from bumper cars.
I mean, is this something you don't let him live down, I take it?
No, I haven't brought it up, I don't think, ever to him. But I think about it once in a while. I'll still think about it.
And laugh?
Oh, God. It doesn't do it justice. If you saw it, you'd have been like, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
Didn't understand. And that's okay. That's okay. All right. Is complimenting hair creepy? That's a question I pose.
What? That's a question that Clint posed when he walked in here.
Yeah, that's what we've been talking about. We're going to talk about what Clint said.
Yeah.
So he came in here and he was telling us a story about someone complimenting someone's hair.
Yeah.
Saying, I don't mean to be creepy, but I really like your hair.
Well, he asked me, he said, does that creep you out? Because he said, your hair looks nice today. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Is that creepy? Does that creep you out? And I said, no, we know Clint really well.
Right.
So it doesn't bother me at all. But the question was then posed. At what point is complimenting a woman in public not flattering, but yet then creepy?
I remember, and this is back in the 1900s, a guy I worked with who's no longer with us.
Yeah.
Rest easy. King. But he... we were sitting one day in the studio talking, going over what we're going to do on the show. And a sales girl walked in. Now, this sales girl was a very beautiful.
She was a pretty gal.
Yes.
Okay.
I have no doubt. If she was like, hi, can I talk about your business and advertising? The owner would be like, indeed you can. And she always dressed nice. And she did. She had nice legs. And you know me, I'm a legs ass guy.
Okay, so you were oogling her too in the office.
Then yes.
Okay.
Yes, I was. And this is back in my Youngstown days. She walked in one day to ask a sales question about some sponsorship, things like that. And I will never forget this. We're sitting there and we're all talking. And the gentleman, the older gentleman at the time, he says, I got to tell you. He goes, I just got to tell you, you've got an incredible set of legs. And in my head, no! I knew back. This is 1900s now. Oh, no, this is 2000. This is. Could
you hear the clack of HR's heels coming down the hallway?
2002. I'm like, no! I think we're supposed to wait till she leaves the room to say that to each other. I don't think we say it to her.
Right.
Not at work. Not now. And she was very nice about it. And you could tell it was a little like, I'm sorry, but
it probably took her by surprise.
Yeah. But here's the thing. I knew that the guy was not trying to be perverted. I know you're like, oh, sure. I'm telling you, I knew the man. He wasn't. He thought, now he was older. Like he was in his 60s at the time. She's in her 20s.
I guess maybe that.
Maybe from a different, but I'm saying maybe from a different generation.
Yeah.
Maybe then that was seen as okay. I don't know. This was way before now. Where you say hi to someone like, oh God, did I offend you?
Right.
Good morning. Excuse me?
Right.
Damn it. But yeah, I'll never forget that. You've got an incredible set of legs. Oh! You know what I love about our sister station, AM 1310 WDPN?
That it smacks. I mean, it's so good.
You go to pee sometimes. You leave this studio. You have to walk by the WDPN studio to come back to our studio.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rex in the morning.
Sexy Rexy.
Clint, our newsman, our buddy.
Absolutely.
Does the news every day and calls high school football here on the station. But, man, you'll come back from the bathroom and you'll hear an absolute banger coming out of that studio.
It could be Billy Joel. It could be Madonna. It could be Michael Bolton. I mean, I've heard come out of that. I've heard the 5-0 song somewhere out there.
Whoa, somewhere out there.
Yeah.
Tremendous song.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
a great song.
Yeah.
That was a sad movie at times.
Oh, my gosh.
American Tail.
That might be the first time as a child that I knew what depression was.
This kid lost his family.
I know. And then you were worried about losing yours. It made you a paranoid child.
Oh, damn. Oh, find your family, Feifel. Oh, and that song wasn't exactly the happiest song either.
No.
Oh, underneath the same blue sky. Oh, my God.
Q92.
43 degrees for your Thursday high. You might see a glimpse of sunshine in amongst all those clouds. Overnight, cloudy again. Isolated rain before midnight. Our low 35. I am Art J. Weather from News 5.
Pride night in Cleveland at the Guardians game. We were waiting in line for $2 beers for quite some time. You were with friends. I was alone. I wanted to speak to you so bad. I hope the look in your eyes was attraction from your side, too. And that's it.
Wow.
So if you were in line for $2 beers, Pride night. Right here on today's hit music, it is Q92. We are playing Justin Timberlake reverse mashup here on the show, where we play a mix of Justin Timberlake songs in reverse, and then you let us know what songs you think are in the mashup. If you get it right, you win the tickets. Should I play it again before we go to the
one more time?
Let listeners try to win these. All right,
yeah.
Check this out. All right, there it is. That's the mashup, my friends. That's the mashup. Now it's time to see if anyone can win these tickets. Let's go to the phone line. Q92, hello, who is this?
Hi, Tim.
Where are you calling from this morning?
Talmadge.
All right. Do you think you know the number of songs in the mashup?
I guarantee I know 4. I'm hoping I know the 5th one.
All right. You got to give them an order, too.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Let's go.
So I have Mirror.
Go ahead.
Cry Me a River. My Love. I'm hoping it's Justified. And then What Goes Around Comes Around.
Oh,
you got 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5 you got.
I knew it. I know which one I'm missing, too.
Thank you for the call.
Oh, my God. That one was so hard.
All right. Thank you for the call. Q92, hello. Who is this?
Debbie.
Debbie, where are you calling from?
Irondale, Ohio.
Oh, Irondale. Love it there. All right, Debbie. What songs in order are in that reverse mashup?
I only got 4 of them, but I got Mirror, Cry Me a River, My Love, and What Goes Around Comes Around is the last one.
You're missing one.
Yep.
You're missing one. Thank you.
I was hoping you guys were going to replay it.
Thank you for the call. Q92, hello, who's this?
Ronald.
All right, Ronald, where are you calling from?
Hawaiian.
All right, Ronald. What songs were in that mashup in order?
Mirror, Cry Me a River, My Love, Senorita, and What Goes Around.
Oh,
4
4
out of
5. Man, what is really stumping me?
Yep.
All right. Q92, hello, who is this?
It's Carly.
All right, Carly, what are the 5 songs in that mashup?
Mirror, Cry Me a River, My Love, Like I Love You, and What Goes Around.
You did it.
Thank you. Awesome.
Congratulations. You just scored yourself a pair of Justin Timberlake tickets for Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse Sunday, July 7th. Tell everybody your favorite station, making you a winner.
Q92.
Carly getting it done.
Yeah, she did.
Like I Love You stumped a lot of people.
Yeah, it did.
Apparently everybody don't remember. That was his very first single as a solo artist, everyone.
Interesting.
I remember the music video and everything. I remember the making of the video
I'm sure you do.
on MTV. It looked a lot aesthetically like their video for the song Girlfriend.
Mhm.
Remember Girlfriend?
I do.
With Nelly?
You are my girlfriend.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
I know, right?
Exactly. So, yeah. But
You
that
guys
was
thought we
the
were
one.
playing the song, didn't you?
Yeah, fooled you. Ha ha. So there you go. All right. So now we've given away Justin Timberlake tickets to a local listener this morning. Our next mode of business coming up is we have a brand new contest to announce for you guys here in about 10 minutes. Coming up after Lauren's news. We're going to tell you what that new contest is, and we're even going to get a finalist for it coming up in the 8 o'clock hour. And for those of you watching on Facebook, YouTube, and X, you might have a chance too.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Listen, if you guys are listening right now, we're going to have a series of giveaways for our stream viewers today. So you're going to want to go over to Facebook, YouTube, and X. Give us a like. Interact with us in the comments because we love to talk to all of you guys. And at the end of the show, we're going to actually have 2 winners and a finalist today that we're going to be pulling just from the stream viewers.
Just for people checking on the stream. Again, now in the 9 o'clock hour, comedian Lee Harden's going to be here in studio talking with us for a little bit. He's performing this weekend at Crackpot's Comedy Club in Massillon. We're going to be talking to him. You'll be able to watch him live on the video stream as well. And we're going to be giving away tickets for he has 2 shows on Saturday. We're going to be giving away tickets to his 7 o'clock show and his 9 o'clock show.
Yep.
So he'll be here joining us, and you can win tickets to see his show this weekend. Like I said, I think sometimes a nice night out with some laughs and a couple drinks can do the soul a lot of good.
Absolutely.
Just go out with whoever, a friend or your loved one, or just sit, have a couple beers or a couple drinks and listen to some comedy and have a good laugh and forget everything for a little bit. So really cool. And we'll be talking to him coming up in the 9 o'clock hour. So that is coming up on the show. What's the new content? We're going to tell you. We're going to tell you. You're going to find out what it is. I think you're going to like it.
Yes.
We're going pretty big here coming up. So that's coming up on the show. Right now, speaking of Justin Timberlake, it's Sexy Back right here on Q92. Came across this, people get divorced all the time. And the source for this is Women's Day. Read it every morning.
Okay, yeah.
It has 10 things that all divorced guys have in common. And I read the list, and I was like,
are you seeing a trend?
It's a good list. I feel like it's a very relatable list for divorced men. Things that they have in common. Love doesn't always work out. Sometimes it falls apart. You heard Fergie. Big girls don't cry, but she explained it. She had to move on. In fact, I want to play that while I go over this list.
Oh, I like that. That's a good one.
I'm going to right now.
But you're saying that then that women are the ones who end the marriage and leave the man divorced. Yeah. Okay.
This is just a thing that divorced guys have in common.
I see.
This isn't who caused it.
Okay.
This is what they all have.
I know. I'm saying with the songs
in common. You all right?
I know. Just making sure you understood what I was saying.
Yeah. Number 1, they're shocked. Men are shocked. I can see that. We're oblivious. I can see that. What? Divorce? Yeah, they're shocked when it happens.
Oh, okay.
Technology takes precedence over their relationships.
That's a huge issue. We've had that problem in our household before. Like, sometimes Tony will be like, seriously, Lauren, put the phone down. And I do.
I think that's a both sex thing, men and women.
Yeah, I think it can be.
But absolutely, I agree with you. Absolutely. Technology can take you just get sucked in your phone. Like, I know I can. I'm not going to pretend like I can't. But the not daughter, my God. I've never seen a human in their phone more than in my life. Like, it's insane.
I know. Well, I worry about our youth. That's all they're not going to have good communication skills because they're constantly buried in their phone, commenting on social media versus just having a conversation.
Just staring at the phone like doesn't matter what we're doing.
I know.
Even if we're watching a show together, she's watching the show, but like in her phone the whole time. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not pretending like I can't be.
Oh, no, I can be too. I get it. I understand the addiction.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be like, not me.
100%.
But she makes me go, damn, you're on that phone.
That must be a lot.
Seriously. This one, I agree with this one. They stopped whining and dining after the I do's.
I could see that, but
got married.
That's got to be pretty drastic that you're not even going out for dinner once in a while as a couple or taking a date.
Got to keep dating. The early 40s are when typical Americans start noticing telltale signs of aging, including gray hair and joints that begin cracking. Interesting.
Yeah, I haven't gotten there yet. Thank God. I don't have gray hairs yet.
None at all?
No.
Really? That's interesting.
And I need to get I would see it still in my roots. Like, I'm due for my hair to get done in the next week, but I would see it and I don't. But here's the thing, too. My mom was in her early 60s before she started getting some gray hairs. So I'm hoping I take after her in that regard.
Yeah. I know girls that start getting gray. I wouldn't say gray hair, but like strands.
Oh, when we got married, one of my bridesmaids had to get her hair dyed right before the wedding because she was showing grays. She was in her 20s.
See, that's yeah.
I mean, her mom started going gray early too.
I swear, and I have no scientific way to back this up or prove this. I swear to you, my chin and my goatee now is pretty much gray, and it sucks. But I feel like it'd be such a douchey thing to go get like
just for men.
Yeah, and start dyeing my because I like kind of having some facial hair.
No, that's my husband. He's great too, and he's the same way you are. He's like, yeah, I'm not doing that.
No, I'm like,
I'm okay with the salt and pepper look.
I'm not gonna come in one day and all of a sudden have dark brown face.
I know, be like, whoa.
Nope, this is me. It's always been me.
I would die if you walked in here.
Nothing to see
I don't know
here.
if I could look at you all morning like that.
And again, I have nothing to prove this with. Nothing to back this up with. This is me talking out of my ass. I swear to you, the gray in my chin part overnight after I had COVID.
Hey, you know
what?
And
I have nothing to prove that with.
No, I get that though.
But I'm telling you, I had a little, but you'd almost have to be up close.
It could have been coincidental or it could have been that. Who knows?
When I got COVID in the height of COVID.
Right.
Not the second time I got it.
When you were like.
I swear to you, after I got over COVID, like in a week, I looked in the mirror and went, what in the blue hell? Like cheese and rice. You ever been put in the friend zone, Jake?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Lots of times.
I'm quite familiar with that.
When did you find out you were in the friend zone?
Pretty much right away.
Right away? What's the key to you? How do you know?
I don't know. They don't show interest. They don't want anything to do with you. Or they might be in a relationship already.
See, I don't consider that friend zone. I just consider that like she's dating someone.
Yeah.
But it's been there. I saw an article on 8 reasons why girls friend zone guys. And we all know, guys, friend zone is a terrible place to be. If you like a girl. I like you. You're a buddy. Oh. I mean, in your head, you just hear, No! Oh, you said buddy? Did you call me buddy? Oh, son of a bee sting. We've all been there. Well, maybe some of you have. A lot of you have realized, oh no, I'm the friend. I think a good sign is when she's telling you about other boys.
That's
when you need to realize. I'm the guy you talk to about the guys. Oh damn.
Yeah.
Oh no. I found an article of 8 reasons why girls friend zone guys. And listen, I always say too, you're entitled. Just because someone likes you doesn't mean you have to like them back.
Right.
I've never felt that way. I don't think it's rude. If I'm like, I like you, I don't like you that way. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
It sucks. But a lot of times us guys, we tend to get pissed.
Yeah.
And start, it's like, just because I like you.
Right.
But it says the reasons why that we get friend zoned is, I'll go through the list real quick. She's not sure what kind of guy you are yet. That's not what we're all about.
Okay.
She's going to keep you the friend zone. She's too familiar with you.
Yeah.
You guys know each other too well. There's no mystery. There's no, wonder what he's like. Just too close. She probably likes someone else. It says. She might be too busy right now for a relationship. You both know each other's history too well. See, I always thought that could be a positive thing.
It could.
Because, like, I know your secrets. You know mine. There's no lies here. There's no secrets here. Let me see. She could be dealing with stuff in her life. Could be. She could want to get to know you first, not as a buddy. She genuinely just wants to be friends with you. That's probably it. So those are eight reasons why they put you in the friend zone. It happens.
It does.
It happens. But like I said, for me, I always, if I got put in the friend zone, I knew that my telltale was usually when any girl would start telling me about her boy trouble.
Yeah.
Well, I like this guy. I'd be like, you like this.
Not me, but yeah.
Oh, I got you. That's when I do I do my little slow fade. I would do my slow fade into the darkness.
Yep.
Be like, exit stage left. Got Christian and Lauren need a little advice.
All right.
And this might help Christian out someday, too.
Okay.
At what age do you think it's safe for your child to play sports? I would think that would depend on the sport a little bit.
I agree. I mean,
You're talking about like tackle football.
Yeah.
What my brother and his wife did is they got all three of their boys into flag football first.
Yeah.
They played flag football for years.
Yeah.
And then they transitioned in, I want to say like 7th and 8th grade, they went to tackle football.
Yeah.
They did Ryan just finished his 8th grade. Noah's going to be in 7th next year. My nephew Michael is playing in 8th grade next year. So that's kind of how, and then my other nephew Michael just started football. First sport he ever played, tackle football. But he's in 7th grade.
Yeah.
That was kind of, if you're talking that kind of contact sport, that was kind of the plan that my brother and his wife did, and I kind of liked it. 8:05 right here on today's Hit Music. It is Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here on your radio, streaming at Q92radio.com. And you can watch us on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Any way you're checking us out. Good morning. How are you? Hope your Thursday is off to a good start. Coming up again in the 9 o'clock hour, comedian Lee Harden going to be here in studio joining us, talking about his two shows coming up Friday and Saturday at Crackpot's Comedy Club in Massillon. We'll also be giving away tickets to both his shows, the 7:15 and the 9:15. So we have that to give away on the show here today. So be listening for that in the 9 o'clock hour. Be listening for him. But here in the 8 o'clock hour to kick it off, we have it's been a minute since we've done like a You're Included contest.
Yes.
Think about it.
Yep.
It has been a minute.
But they're back.
They are back. These are the contests for live and local listeners of this radio station. These aren't regional contests. These aren't national contests. These are contests for you guys that listen to this station every morning here in Stark County, our friends in Dover, New Philly, our Youngstown listeners, our West Virginia listeners,
Pennsylvania,
our Pennsylvania listeners. It's for you guys. We got a brand new contest. And I think you guys are going to like this one very, very. Tell them about our new content.
I mean, for me, the high point is watching the Chiefs take on the Niners, but more importantly, Taylor Swift. But you know one thing that would make it even better, Christian?
What?
Is if I had a big screen to watch it on.
Oh.
And maybe food for 20 from Hothead Burrito in green. Come on.
How big?
So big. I don't know. 70 inch.
Wow. That's way more than mine.
Way more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not that I know, but I can imagine you.
No,
right?
you'd
you
be
walk
right.
in here every day. So.
That's one assumption that you'd be right on. Absolutely 100%. How about that? A big screen for the big game contest with our friends, the Hothead Burritos in green, 70-inch flat screen TV to watch the
Taylor.
big game. And Usher and Taylor. You want to see Taylor cutaways, you will see them. The Usher halftime. All the commercials. Oh, there's a game too. Watch it all. Have your friends over. Your brand new 70-inch TV and have some amazing food. I mean, come on. Hothead Burritos. You kidding me?
So good.
And Green will be catering that event for you. We're
I
gonna.
like the bowl.
Do you?
I like the bowl.
Both are fine with me.
Yeah.
But as you know, I only get one thing at a
Yes.
place like that:
They're very basic.
rice and steak or rice and chicken. My burrito, that's all I want. My bowl, that's all I want.
Yeah. Sounds delicious.
That's all I want. I want that and a good scooper. That's all I ask for when I go to a place like that.
Simple.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I feel like? Because that's all you get on your burrito, even if they're not a good scooper, they can take that.
They don't. Not all of them.
So that your burrito doesn't look more like a keto.
Especially if you order mobile.
Yeah, that's
You order that mobile, you're done. It's like a toothpick. But if you go in, get a good scooper, sometimes they will when they realize, because they always do the same thing. I was like, I just want a burrito, and they're heating up the thing.
the tortilla.
Yeah. Like, what do you want? I go to steak and rice. They're looking down there. That's it.
Yeah, because there's
And
sauce.
sometimes they'll load me because, like, that's all.
Because we all add all the things,
Right.
and you don't.
Right. I'm like, no, that's
Great.
That's literally it. Big screen, party, have your friends over to watch the game on a 70-inch TV, and you get some hothead burritos from Green. Are you kidding? That is the
So
new
good.
concept.
So
That
good.
is what we're giving away. Let's go, everybody. Who would like to win that? Well, you got to become a finalist. All right.
There's two ways to do it.
One, to compete in a death match with me.
Only he gets to use his unicycle.
Only he gets his unicycle and his samurai swords. What if that was the contest?
So awesome.
You have to fight Jake in combat.
But he gets to ride his unicycle.
Yeah, but Jake gets his unicycle and Jake gets to pick the weapon.
So good.
What would your weapon be, Jake?
I have no idea.
That'd be hilarious. I'd say wiffle bats.
That's a good one.
Good one.
Two
Those
people on
stink.
unicycles and wiffle bats. Whoever gets knocked off their unicycle first wins.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, you got to find somebody who knows how to ride a unicycle.
That's the
Third
price you pay.
disadvantage. Okay.
You know they're con. Boy, I'll tell you what. I don't know what we could give away this year, and I want, obviously when the weather gets better, we got to do
A joust match
with
or something.
with wiffle bats and unicycles. You'll have to sign a waiver. You'll have to sign a waiver. I don't want to hear you. Oh, I broke my leg and suing you guys.
I
No.
can hear how this is going to go down when you take it to
Terribly.
the corner office.
Can you imagine if we had it in the driveway? We have plenty of room in our driveway.
You can even do it in the yard. Well, it's hard for unicycle.
We get Jake and the listener
They
on
have to wear
opposite
helmets.
ends of the driveway. We'll get helmets, and they have to unicycle at each other with wiffle bats. Whoever falls off loses. And if you can if you can defeat Jake,
I just got an image of
You
Jake
win the
flying
prize.
down the driveway.
folks, is that not a great idea for another contest down the road this summer? Because I think it's fantastic.
They wear like short capes just so it doesn't get like
We
caught
can
in
go
their
full
wheel.
LARPing. We can go full LARPing.
Oh, so good.
Someone just text LARPing. Exactly.
Yes.
That contest is down the road. I have to take that up to the suit so they can tell me to get out of here.
I mean, you got to give away your ponies. So
He's going to be like, get out of my office. Text message, do it all cap. Jake, would you do that?
I would. Actually, I would.
We would have to have the
Are you
listeners.
kidding? Did you even have to ask him?
No.
He had his brother pepper spray.
It's genius.
I think it's hilarious.
He would totally do it.
We'd go
You'd
rent
have
like
to
a
find a listener though that knows how to ride a unicycle and is willing to take him back.
we'd go and rent like a night outfit for Jake.
Anya on Facebook said that would be hilarious to
We
watch.
Facebook Live it.
Well, totally. During our show, we can even do it. I can take this outside. I can take it on the go.
Make T-shirts and get teams together. Team Jake and Team Loser. I'm telling you, I think
How
that
did we go from announcing the big game contest?
both
to
must
this?
wear pink helmets and knee pads too. Someone says on the text line. Look at the fire I just put in all the listeners right now. Oh my God! I'm telling you, I don't know what the prize is going to be. 'Cause I don't know.
I mean, what
But
if it
in the
was?
summer,
What if it was like because Jake's so good on a unicycle, like he's talking wiffle ball bat, bam, and then all of a sudden down in the contest.
what if we had
is over.
multiple listeners and he just moped them all down, like just like boom, 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 and there's just a sea of people on the ground and unicycles everywhere.
We like our listeners. Why do you want to
Now-
hit them
now.
with wiffle ball bat?
Do I know where to get multiple unicycles? No. No, I don't. All right. That could be an issue. Could I get wiffle bats at Walmart? Sure. Easy purchase. I would have an issue
Are they
with
the fat bats or the thin bat?
thin yellow one.
Okay.
Text message, sign me up. I can do more tricks with a wiffle bat than a monkey with a 10-foot pole.
But can you ride a unicycle?
My husband can unicycle.
Oh, there we
Thinking
go.
emoji.
Unicycle ball.
Unicycle LARPing. You're going down, Jake. Someone says on the text line. Multiple listeners, and whoever is the last one to go down wins. Wow. Like we released Jake. You know what I mean? Like they go to the Gladiator Arena and they like would release the tiger.
Yeah.
We release our tiger and it's Jake.
And you have to dress like,
oh my God.
If we're really doing this, because this is your idea, you have to dress like the king of the kingdom or whatever, and you have to have like a big megaphone that you're like, release the beast. And Jake comes out. We can have Nick with the fog machine. So it's like he drives out of the fog from the back drive.
Great. By the way, we have no idea if this will ever happen, but this is one of my best ideas ever. Can you have a LARP battle in the summer?
I think we should. Christian, there's a LARP festival. Like, not that far from here.
I'm starting steroids for this right now. Might want to have an ambulance on standby also.
I agree.
I just made friends with Stark County Sheriff at the Marlington game.
You can just call them.
Hey, guys, can we have one of you come down and maybe an EMT? like maybe they just eat their lunch here that day and the ambulance.
Well, but if they have helmets and pads on, I think they'll be okay.
You got to sign a release. You got it because you don't come down here to have fun. I'm suing you. Oh, you're gonna take all this?
Joke's on you.
Enjoy. Patrick from Maslin checking in this morning. Let the games begin. Christian on the throne giving the thumbs up or thumbs down.
It is.
Every time we talk about this, I say LARPing. Just make it happen. If you build it, they will come.
Yes, absolutely.
Another one. Sign me up.
I think we can have a kingdom. I'm serious and do like an annual LARPing festival. I would love it.
I'm going to ask if we can do it at the Glamorgan Castle.
Oh my God. On the wall. Christine, that is so, you're on fire with marketing ideas today.
God. I think I blacked out with all my ideas. Oh my God. You're like the guy that created the internet. All right. None of that's happening right now. Our contest right now is like we've told you, the big screen for the big game. Now, the cue to call is coming up this hour. When you hear it, you caller 10, you'll be finalist number 1 on the radio. But if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, and X,
yes, you can absolutely get included. We are finalists at the end of the show. All you have to do is go to Facebook and give that live video broadcast a like and access the comments at the end of the show. I'm going to have one of you guys also become a finalist. No bathroom unicycles involved.
No, but if you want to put a bat emoji or unicycle emoji in the comments,
I don't know if that's definitely a bat.
We're looking. Certain styles as it was. It's Q92. Do women want gentlemen? Or don't you still want the bad boys?
I mean, I don't know about a bad boy, but you don't want a pushover either. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I would really like you girls just to do that. Text your man that, and then text back whatever the hell they write back. I'm just curious, or just tell us what he wrote back. I'm very curious. I mean, I guess that would be a good compliment to get, I suppose.
Should I add a heart emoji?
No, don't overdo it.
No, okay.
Don't overdo it. If he's listening, this isn't going to work.
He's not listening.
So when I divorced on the text line, I spent $5,000 on sports cards after I got divorced.
Oh my gosh.
What?
I mean, I guess that's better than some of the other things you could have spent your money on after divorce. Won't those sports cards like appreciate? Like if you ever wanted to sell your collection, maybe you could get some money back out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is really just a labor of love.
I feel like, can you get lucky and get a card? Oh my God, yes, absolutely. But to me, I feel like it should be more of take it as a hobby, not an investment.
Gotcha.
And then let the investment part surprise you. Be like, oh my God, Tom Brady rookie card.
Holy cow, right.
But don't think like, oh my God, I bought a bunch of cards. I'm rich. Because I did that in the 90s, and I have nothing to show for it. Most young couples can't afford it right now after marriage. The big spending, yeah, you might be right. You might be right.
It could be. That's fair.
I feel like y'all just read the description of my ex-husband to a T, someone says on the text line. I don't know. Listen, there's a reason I get up every morning and read Women's Day. Sometimes they got some good stuff. I actually think that's a pretty impressive list. And I think that's a pretty good list.
I think it is
of
pretty
things
good.
that probably divorced guys all have in common. I do. I bet a lot of those things people probably, growing apart, doing boyish things with your money afterwards, in the end having some like appreciation and like missing that person, being shocked because again, we can be dumb. I guarantee you there are so many guys that got that their wife was like, I want a divorce, and they didn't see it coming at all.
I bet that's true probably too.
Oblivious.
Yeah, but us women can be horrible people too. I mean, I know women who have cheated and husband's oblivious and they go home and they're like, wow, we got to talk. And I'm sure it does blindside them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's a horrible conversation to have.
But even if you've earned it, like if you haven't treated your wife or husband, can you imagine like the shock if you seriously were like oblivious to have your husband or wife just say, I want a divorce.
That would be so devastating.
And mean it. Like, and you truly were like, what?
Yeah.
What do you mean? That'd be insane.
It would be bad.
That would be insane. Pride night in Cleveland at the Guardians game. We were waiting in line for $2 beers for quite some time. You were with friends. I was alone. I wanted to speak to you so bad. I hope the look in your eyes was attraction from your side too. And that's it.
Wow.
So if you were in line for $2 beers, Pride night at the Guardians game, and you had attraction in your eyes, someone's looking for you.
What does that look like?
Depends.
I just put a muscle in my stomach.
A lot of things. Ton of things. A million faces you could make.
That's so gross.
Could be. It could have been gross. We don't know. We weren't there. There you go. Misconnections.
Jake, let me see your attraction look.
What's your attraction?
Q92.
43 degrees for your Thursday high. You might see a glimpse of sunshine in amongst all those clouds. Overnight, cloudy again, isolated rain before midnight. Our low 35. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Jake, do you ever play golf?
One time in my whole life.
Enjoy it?
Like not mini golf, like golf.
Golf.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't the best time. I would go again just to drive the golf cart around, but
Isn't that the best?
yeah.
How about darts? You play darts?
We used to it in the basement when we were kids, but I haven't played darts in a minute.
Okay. Did you play any sports in high school?
I ran cross country 8th grade in the freshman year, and then I quit.
Why'd you quit?
I just didn't like running, and I also didn't like the booty shorts and the
booty shorts.
18 people showering at the same time in camp. It was a very
Jake's like, I'm out.
What the hell camp
This
were
is
you
way
at?
Too much.
that's what
Jake,
happens
what
at cross
camp
country.
were you at?
That's what happens at the Jackson cross country camp. Ask anybody.
I don't want to. Wait.
Booty shorts and shower.
Booty
Community
shorts
shower.
and group showers?
That's why
I mean, we had that for football,
The only time I ever
but that was
had-
after we played a football game. Everybody was dirty, muddy. They didn't have like individual like showers.
Wait, you guys all went in one big shower room?
Yeah.
Naked?
No, in scuba gear. Yeah, yes, naked. It was a shower.
Do you have that weird kid that had wandering eyes?
No, I got kicked out. Text message. Sounds like fun, Jake. Wait a minute now. I apparently I'm in the same club as Jake, but wouldn't think cross country.
I know.
Well, it's like a competition. They want to see how many people can fit in the same shower together.
Okay, we're done. We're done. We're done. Forecast for Mark Johnson coming up on Q92.
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
$8:25 right here on today's Hit Music. It is Q92. Don't forget, coming up this hour, you're going to hear the cue to call. Become a finalist for the big screen for the big game contest where you will win a 70-inch television. This is time to watch the Chiefs take on the Niners. You'll also win Hothead Burritos, VIP catering, packed for 20 people from Hothead Burritos in Green. So, here's the cue to call. Be call number 10. We're also giving you guys a chance to become a finalist on the screen today. It'll be by going over, liking the live video screen, and interacting with us in the comments. Be randomly selected and made a finalist for this contest. They're also coming up in the 9 o'clock hours immediately. Hard to be joining us. He's performing at Crackpot Comedy Club in Nashville. Both tomorrow night and Saturday night. We have tickets to the Saturday night shows to give away, both on the air and on our stream. So be listening to that as well. You can win those and the 9 o'clock hours. This is my news. I thought it was interesting about the Clips and the Guardians and how it's going to be happening if the Guardians do their home opener at the same time they normally do. It's on the day of the
Right.
normally,
Which
like
is April,
I said,
April 8th,
yeah.
right? Okay.
if you listen to my sports, I talked about this because usually it's a 4:15 start. It has been like for the last, I'd say, at least 3 years. The Guardians have a home opener that usually it's in the afternoon, it's not a night one. They actually start with an 11-game road trip
Oh,
to start the season.
wow. When's our home?
I've always said for baseball, because of when it starts and the weather, I feel like all the teams in the Northeast should be down south or out west to start the season for a couple of weeks. I know you're like, well, I want my home opener when in baseball. I get that. But man, I'd rather sit when it's in the 60s, 70s, than it's in the 30s and 40s. I'd rather not sit out there where like flurries are blowing over in the stadium. And I'll bet the players would rather. We have enough stadiums in places in the south and out west, and enough domes. I feel like the Chicagos, the Detroit, the Clevelands, the New Yorks, I think they should go south and west or into the dome stadium or baseball field until it gets full. That's just, but so they have a little conundrum, and I could see where they'd be a little like they're thinking about. They're supposed to announce what they're going to do within the next few days. Are they going to keep it at 4:15? Are they going to move it to a night game and not deal with any of that? Now, if it's a 4:15 start, that would be after the full eclipse. but it would still be during the partial eclipse.
Yeah.
And Cleveland's supposed to be like prime 100% eclipse in Cleveland. So they're trying to figure out what they want to do. Do you make a cool thing out of it, an event out of it?
I think you could because it would be there. Like,
Some
I know
people
they're
are worried like crazies are going to do crazy stuff during this. People are concerned a little bit.
Really, I haven't seen that.
Yeah. Weirdos going to do weird things, going to freak out, people going to lose their mind.
I don't know. Is that why? Okay, so like we follow Mohegan State Park. You're allowed to go down there to do the eclipse. But once you check in, you're not allowed to leave. Like, why is that?
No, that's weird.
Right?
They're expecting 200,000 visitors to descend upon Cleveland to view the eclipse.
Oh, we've already been warned here at Stark County.
Yeah. 50,000 are expected to attend an event at Great Lakes Science Center, where NASA is setting up one of 3 national broadcasting hubs.
Did you see the cone that they published yesterday of like how much time each area in total darkness?
No. Are we going to get total darkness?
Now is the only one that's going to be 100%.
Yeah.
However, it's going to be like that. It will look like that.
So 200,000. Yeah. They expect us to be in the city for it. 50,000 are expected to attend the event at Great Lakes Science Center for NASA's live broadcast. Throw in that people will be in town for the NCAA Women's Final Four at the same time from April 5 to the 7th. So on top of all the people coming to see the Guardians game, Cleveland would be very packed and busy that day.
Like, I don't know. I'm conspiracy theorist or anything like that, but like, have you noticed they're like, we don't want to drive. We want you to get to the destination and stay there until it's completely over.
Yeah,
Like, it doesn't sit well with me.
This would be something where some people put on their tinfoil hat.
Right, but it doesn't sit well with me that they're like so strict about it. Get to where you go, stay there, don't go anywhere.
Nobody knows.
And school's canceled.
Like, we still have life.
School's canceled.
Our campus.
I know that. We're close.
What?
North Canton.
Oh,
I know
damn
you
it.
got excited about the statement, but no.
Do that. I work for a local health department, and FEMA's predicting thousands of people coming to Northeast Ohio this year.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
We'll see what the Guardians do if they decide, like, you know what, let's just have a night here.
You know what? We should have an morning, like we should find somewhere to broadcast live.
After the morning show?
No, during.
In the afternoon.
I understand that, but everybody's going to be excited. A lot of people are taking that day off.
Yeah.
Like, go to one of the sites. It's going to be like crazy chaotic later that day.
Like, let's run to the danger.
Right. We're going to be in the before the storm, and then we're
Out right before the storm starts. 8:31. It's Usher. You got it bad on Q92.
What are you doing right now exactly? You look like I don't even know what. You have a second to pop over to Facebook, YouTube, or X. You look so weird. You look like you're getting ready to go like scuba diving, like a wetsuit.
Oh, how cool would that be?
Look at it, doesn't it? Like, you know how they put the hood up?
Yeah, it does look like a wetsuit.
We're looking for the Titanic. We'll be back.
That, or what's that one where they would drop them? Oh, what is Cuba Gooding Jr. was in it? He was he went
that was
down.
a great movie.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And they would like put the big helmet
Men of
on.
Honor? Men of Honor?
Maybe.
Medal of Honor? Something honor. sleep to the eye. They had like a list of things you don't realize you do that annoy your neighbors. And I was going through a list. It's pretty standard. It's a lot of things that I think we've all experienced neighbors doing, or we've even maybe done ourselves.
Right, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like mowing your lawn late at night or early in the morning. Letting your dogs go in the neighbor's yard and poop, and you know what I mean? Not taking care of that or not cleaning up the poop.
Yeah.
Things like letting your kids play in the street all day. Going overboard for holidays.
That's my yard. Mind your business.
Tree debris or grass debris, not, putting the grass clippings out in the street or letting your leaves go into your neighbor's yard or raking them into your neighbor's yard, things like that.
Yeah.
Parking issues, people who park on the street and other people don't like it or not allowed to do it, but they do it anyway. Basic stuff. And it got me thinking, like, doesn't mean you don't like your neighbors.
Right.
But what is something your neighbor does that annoys you or you don't like, you wish they didn't do? Again, doesn't necessarily, you might hate your neighbors, I get it. But you might not hate them at all, but they do this one thing, and you're like, yeah, I really wish you guys didn't do that. like mine is just because I'm an introvert.
Yeah.
I wish they wouldn't be outside when I pull in to talk to me.
That's funny.
When I pull in, I just want to go in my house.
Oh, I
know. It has nothing to do. They're lovely. I have great neighbors on both sides.
I know that, but you're similar here. Like, don't talk to me. I just want to leave.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to anybody. I just want to go. I want to get in I just pulled in. I just got home. I want to just, I'm going to get the mail, and I said, like, oh, I'll pull in. They'll laugh because we'll pull in, and you'll hear, I'll go, oh, if one of them's outside, like,
are your windows ever down?
Here we go. No, I'm not like that rude. And I have great neighbors.
Q92.
43 degrees for your Thursday high. You might see a glimpse of sunshine in amongst all those clouds. Overnight, cloudy again. Isolated rain before midnight. Our low 35. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
On Q92.
$8:38 right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Q to call, still to come. To get our very first finalist for the big screen for the big game contest, where you can win a 70-inch television, brand new. It's in the box. I've seen it. Takes up half our conference room right now.
Yes, it does.
It could be loaded into your car, taken home, set up, and ready to go for the big game with the Niners and the Chiefs. Oh, not to mention, You'll be scarfing down some delicious food from Hothead Burritos in Green because they'll be giving you the VIP catering pack for 20 people. Oh, there's nothing quite like the feeling of a new television.
I
It really
agree.
is.
Especially when it's free.
Yeah. What did I pay? Nothing. Oh, you put that on the Best Buy card? I did not.
No, I just had to go pick it up from my absolute all-time favorite radio station.
How'd you get it? I was caller 10
So easy.
to a radio station. Old school.
Or I commented on a video live stream. It was that simple. And I became a finalist. And then they called me and said I won.
As they used to say, boom shalaka. What video game is that? What video game? Boom
it's right
shalaka.
there. Hold on. Street Fighter. No.
He's on fire.
Oh my gosh, it's right there. It's the fighting game.
No, basketball game.
Oh.
NBA Jam.
Oh, I was thinking Mortal Kombat.
Boom shalaka. He's on fire. He's
wrong.
heating up. The nail in the coffin. Any guys in their 30s and 40s right now knows everything I just said. I thought you would have known that.
The only basketball game.
Yeah, someone just texted NBA Jam, baby.
Yeah, the only basketball game that I ever got into was for the Dreamcast. NBA 2K was my jam.
Yeah, 2K's still great.
Yeah.
Well, there's Double Dribble for Nintendo. All right, Double Dribble.
No, I don't remember that one.
Remember the hockey game? Blades of Steel.
No, I didn't really do sports games.
Yeah.
Now, you want to talk to me a little Super Mario Brothers?
RC Pro-Am.
Or Paperboy?
Excite Bike.
Yeah. I
Donkey
Excite
Kong.
Bike. What was that Crazy Taxi for Dreamcast? That was also my favorite.
I didn't have a Dreamcast. My
you
brother
literally
did.
had to drive like a moron and like get people from
That's funny.
one destination to another and they'd throw cash at you.
Text message. It's boom shakalaka. Oh, I said it wrong. Boom shakalaka. You're right.
That's what I was going to say.
You're right. It's
What were you saying?
boom shalakalaka or something like that. I think I was doing the dinosaur. Boom, boom, shakalaka boom.
Maybe.
Another one, NBA Jam. Boy, you guys, you remember your NBA Jams. I respect you for that.
Nobody for the Dreamcast.
My brother had a Dreamcast.
I loved it. I loved the Dreamcast.
It was before its time. It was the first disc video game system with a disc.
Yeah.
And it came out and it was cool, but like everyone was just kind of like, eh. Then PlayStation came out. Everyone was like, oh, cool. But to be fair, Dreamcast did it first.
Yeah, they did.
Because I have all 5 PlayStations. They all work.
We have all of them as well that work.
Nice.
And we have the Nintendo. Like we have an Atari. We have
That's awesome.
Yeah, my husband geeks out on that kind of stuff. Anything video games, and then also like he's also the master of like turntables, 8-track players, receivers. Like he's a real like audio geek. You know what I mean?
Hey, hobbies. We all need hobbies.
Yeah.
That's a good hobby to have. Much better habit than meth.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I think I'm probably more happy that he went this route
Yeah,
versus
no.
the latter.
If you think about it, into audio stuff and video games, meth. If I'm choosing the guy who's into electronics.
Yeah. And since then, he's also gotten my son hooked on these things. So it's
Oh,
something
on
we do
games.
together.
Okay.
Hooked on games and even like audio thing. Like my son loves record players. He has a ton of
Nice.
records.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Seriously, that's pretty cool.
And not the kind you buy at Target. The old ones.
Just remind everybody, your daily reminder, don't do meth.
Yeah.
Fall Out Boy, we didn't start the fire. That Q to call's coming up pretty soon. Keep listening. It's Q92. If something's on your mind, you could use an opinion. You let us know. Because like I always tell you, we are experts on nothing, but we have opinions on everything. Hell, Jake might even chime in. Right, Jake?
Right.
Sometimes. You know what? Every week I mouth that to him and like the parts, the screaming parts. I do the screaming parts. You didn't look at me today. Disappointed in you, Jake.
Huh?
The opening part when she's like, and that's my opinion. Like I always do that to you. I mouth the words.
Oh.
You wouldn't look at me. I felt like I was overly dramatic.
like
I brought
Jake-
a performance.
I feel like Jake only just now found out you're doing that.
I did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Never did I know you did that.
Yeah.
You've laughed at me before.
Well, then I don't remember.
I feel like I'm training him to be one of
I
mine.
feel like I work with two completely
Yep.
oblivious men.
Yep. He's the young. The force is strong with that one.
I'm just here. Sitting here. And it's fine.
That's funny. What'd you say? Just kidding.
No.
Ah,
It's not,
free
that's
advice.
not far off.
Free Very good. Lauren, did you have a good day?
Yeah, I did. Our internet came back. Woo!
There you go.
Call now to win a big screen for the big game with Hothead Burritos and Q92.
Lauren, it's time.
It is. Let's go.
This is it. Finalist number 1 for the big screen for the big game contest. Phone line is lighting up. You need to be caller 10 right now at 330-450-9292. If you're caller 10, you'll be our very first finalist. And you'll have a chance to win a 70-inch television for the big game with the Chiefs and the Niners, not to mention VIP catering for 20 with Hothead Burritos in green. How great would that be for the big game? Caller 10, this is your opportunity. Become the first finalist. Good luck. Son was up at 3 and he did not go back to sleep before my alarm went off.
Ouch.
I don't know what I did. Rocked him, laid with him, put on Elmo, silence. I tried it all. Kid was up, a little fussy, at some points wanted to play. And I've been up since 3.
I'm sorry.
I am too. I just kept looking at the clock going, oh my God.
What time do you normally get up?
Oh my God, 4:20.
That's what I thought. Okay.
4:20.
You lost an hour and 20 minutes.
I sure did.
You're probably going to need a snappy nappy later
I can't.
today.
When I go home, she's working. I'm on baby duty.
Won't he nap?
Sometimes. He's in that regression phase.
Where he's like, no.
Yeah, he can fight it off. It's really impressive to watch him do it. He flails his arms and body.
No, he's got to keep moving so he doesn't fall asleep.
It effectively keeps him awake. And if he naps during the day, it's 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
That sucks.
Can't even get a video game in.
I mean, I love my kids, and I miss them being that little, but I don't miss that.
Someone said Miss Rachel on YouTube is your answer. I thought Elmo was going to do it last night for a second. I did. I was like, I think he's relaxing. He's looking at the screen. Okay. He even smiled when he saw Elmo on the screen. I was like, all right.
We're hooked.
No.
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
Q92.
43 degrees for your Thursday high. You might see a glimpse of sunshine in amongst all those clouds. Overnight, cloudy again, isolated rain before midnight. Our low 35. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
to our newest Q92 finalist.
Guess congratulations are in order.
Q92, hello, who is this?
Natalie.
Natalie, where are you calling from?
Canton.
All right, Natalie, guess what? You're caller number 10. You're our very first finalist.
Oh, that's awesome.
Congratulations, Natalie. You're now included and could just score this 70-inch big screen just in time for the big game. Plus, that's not all. It is a VIP catering pack for 20 people from our friends over at Hothead Burritos in Green. Natalie, tell everybody your favorite station that just made you a finalist.
Q92.
All right, Natalie, there you go. Finalist number 1.
Don't freak out. If you didn't get through, you also have another chance to become a finalist by simply just heading to Facebook, YouTube, or X and like our video live stream, then comment in the comments. If you were listening earlier, we talked about LARPing. So you could drop a bat emoji too. It's up to you. At the end of the show, we are going to pull one of you guys to become our very next finalist. Plus, you can listen with Nicolina, with Keller, with Ryan tonight. You'll have more chances to get included. So don't panic.
Plenty of chance. We just kicked this bad boy off.
Sure did.
We'll be calling the winner. Let me see here. When are we calling the winner? Oh, I don't have the sheet in front of me anymore, so that's my own fault. I gave you the sheet.
I have it Thursday at 8 a.m. next week.
So a week from today.
Yep.
We call the winner. Come down, pick up your 70-inch television, get set up with your Hothead Burritos, VIP catering for 20, and you're ready to watch the big game, the cutaways to Taylor, the halftime show with Usher, the commercials, everything that is the big game, you'll be able to be part of. So congratulations. And again, like Lauren just said, you have another chance. Head on over to the live video feed of the morning show, Facebook, YouTube, or X. Hit the like button, interact with us in the comments, and we're going to randomly pick one of you at the end of the show as well. So that's coming up. Also coming up here in the 9 o'clock hour, like I said, comedian Lee Harden is going to be here in studio with us. He's performing at Crackpots Comedy Club in Massillon this Friday and Saturday. We're going to talk to him. I've been liking talking to these comedians that are coming to town.
They've been really fun.
I think it's cool. Crackpots, it's cool that we have like an actual like true comedy club that's bringing in acts from around the country to perform here in Stark County, Northeast Ohio. And it's kind of cool to like talk to these guys a little bit and kind of like pick their brain and just get to know them a little bit before you go see them. What's funny is I've seen listeners on Facebook that have gone and said what a great time they've had.
Yeah.
All right. That's good banter. Thanks, Lauren. That was great.
I'm sorry.
You can't get radio like that anywhere else, folks. Indeed.
Okay, so I just pulled away from the mic, just so you guys know, because I just sneezed. And so when you said that to me, I kind of felt like another one was coming on, so I was afraid to talk and sneeze in the mic.
Lauren, big game. You excited? Yes. All right.
I think I'm good.
Let's play some Miley Cyrus now.
No. A lot of people have said that. Actually, we had somebody text and say thank you so much for the tickets because they won a 4-pack last week and went and had a great time. So,
telling you, man.
It's local. It's something fun and easy and something kind of out of the box. I mean,
right. I 100% agree.
It's not the usual like dinner and go to the movies or dinner and hit some stores to get some shopping done.
Listen, Stark County has restaurants.
Oh, yeah. We have no shortage. None.
Chain, locally. We got them all. They're all here. So, and they'll always be here. But I think you hit the nail on the head. It's an out-of-the-box, different evening. I think, and I said it earlier in the show, sitting around at a table with a couple of drinks, laughing your ass off with somebody, enjoying a night of comedy, I think is really cool. Actually, tonight there, and it's interesting. I actually want to ask Lee about this when he gets here. They have open mic night.
Oh. So I wonder how that goes. Do you think they ever get anybody up there and like...
Well, it has to. But I'll tell you what. I would give respect to anyone who would go up there and dare try.
Right.
Because that's not karaoke. That's not going up and singing Creed. You know what I mean?
Arms wide open.
That's not the girl goes up there and sings Strawberry Wine every week. I mean, that you're going up there and you're attempting to entertain a room with comedy, with jokes.
Yeah.
And I wonder if he's done that. I wonder if Lee's done that. I want to talk about that. What he thinks about, like, man, what do you do?
Right.
You know what I mean? That takes balls.
Like, has that, I actually, like, you want to ask him, but you also don't want to be like, because you don't want him to go, well, yeah. Like, have you, on one of your first rodeos, let's say, told a joke that completely just fell flat?
Well, I'm sure
kind of like our banner just did, where it was like, yes.
Well, I remember watching one of the Chappelle specials, and it's just an interview with him where he said because they like, have you ever bombed? He's like, oh my God. He said the first night he ever went out, he killed it. He was amazing.
Yeah.
He said the very next show he did, he bombed, one of the worst shows of his life. Like, he knew it. Like, it was just, like, I'm sure it's happened to the best of the best. And it could be a number of things. There could be the crowd could be dead.
Right.
The crowd could have no energy. Like, I don't know. It takes guts, man. It takes guts to go up there and try to entertain people with jokes and make people laugh. But if you can do it, man, it's got to be a great feeling.
I wonder what he'd think about our unicycle bat LARPing.
More things we can ask.
I know.
I mean, a comedian will tell you if it's funny or not.
Right.
He might be like, where is this coming from? But he might not get it.
Maybe he's listening on his way to the studio.
But I think we're going to give away a prize in the summer. And Jake.
Lee, if you're listening, we want your take.
The producer of our show is a unicycle juggler. That is not a joke.
He's done it on the show before.
He's done it on the show. There's a YouTube video up of him doing it.
Yep.
And we think we should do LARPing where Jake attacks you with a wiffle bat or weaponry from medieval times. And if you can survive or knock him off the unicycle, you win the prize.
What is that?
You've got to sign a waiver. You're not suing us.
No, I know. What's that long, it almost kind of looks like a bat, but it has that spiky ball on the end of it.
There's a name, malice.
That's what it's called?
I think it's called a malice.
How do you know that?
I shouldn't.
No.
I do. Don't ask. It's David Guetta, Kid Cudi. It's 8:58. It's Q92. This is Memories. So yeah, happy birthday to her. 60 years young. So
Hmm.
maybe not. Maybe not.
She is not 60 years old.
No, I made that up.
Yeah.
She's nowhere near that, but she's older than me. So enjoy your day. Like I always say, there's no one I'd rather have ignore my texts and phone calls than my sister.
I feel like your sister just does her own thing. She's just like, I'm good. I don't want to talk to him right now.
Then you get older, she's like, what? I'm like, oh, gee, I don't know. I can't remember at this point.
Oh, stop.
Thank God it wasn't an emergency.
Well, she's got a family and kids and
Yeah,
stuff.
so do I. I can answer my phone or text when one of my family members calls.
That's true.
Or text.
It's true. I'll give you that.
I gotta, you know how much you got to keep an eye on an 8-month-old?
Yeah, I do. I remember that.
I can still pick up my phone. Half the time he has it.
Well, yeah. He lets you know.
I taught him high five yesterday. He learned high five today.
Oh, good.
Yesterday. He doesn't, he goes.
Real slow.
Yeah, he goes real slow. He claps.
Yeah.
I love how babies do the open finger clap.
Oh, yeah.
Like they don't do the clap. They're like.
Yeah.
He does that. He loves to clap. He loves when you see him clap.
Mm-hmm.
But I taught him high five yesterday. Now he's just like.
Real slow.
Yeah. And it's funny because the third thing I've taught him that Jamie doesn't believe I taught him until she sees it.
Okay.
I'll be like, he does high five. He claps now. No, he doesn't. Jimmy, clap.
Yeah.
Yesterday, Jimmy does high fives now. No, he doesn't. I'm like, what?
Why don't you believe me? Right.
Please believe me. Like, yes, he does. I could see if I was like, Jimmy's driving now. I could see you'd be like, no, he doesn't.
I was just going to say, you should start being a little bit sarcastic and be like,
Jimmy knows geometry.
Right.
That makes sense to call me out and be like, there's no way he knows geometry. I think high fiving and clapping, I think
they're reasonable milestones.
Reasonable.
Yeah.
In fact, what is he not? He's 9 now. He just
9
turned 9 on the
months
7th.
Yeah.
Wow.
What are you doing right now exactly? You look like I don't even know what. You have a second to pop over to Facebook, YouTube, or X. You
Enjoying
look
myself.
so weird. You look like you're getting ready to go like scuba diving, like a wetsuit.
Oh, how cool would that be?
Look at it, doesn't it? Like, you know how they put the hood up?
Yeah,
and
it
then
does look like a wetsuit.
We're looking for the Titanic. We'll be back.
That, or what's that one where they would drop them? Oh, what is Cuba Gooding Jr. was in it? He was he went
that's
down.
a great movie.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And they would like put the big helmet
Men of
on.
Honor? Men of Honor?
Maybe.
Medal of Honor? Something honor. It's just for that, huh? Anyway, real quick, this is not anything I want to dwell on. I've just been laughing at this on the internet. We all know Ric Flair, right?
Ric Flair, woo!
I say Ric Flair, everyone goes, woo!
Yep.
Jake Dewey, woo. Q92. It's 8 minutes after 9. It's Q92 Morning Show. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you on your radio, streaming at Q92radio.com. And, of course, you can watch along on Facebook, YouTube, and on X. Kicked off our new contest last hour. Big screen for the big game contest where you can win a 70-inch brand new flat screen TV, along with VIP catering for 20 from Hothead Burritos in green. We just got our first finalist last hour. Going to get another one before we're out the door here today at 10. We're going to be getting that by picking one of you that's watching on the live video stream on Facebook, YouTube, or X. All you got to do to enter to become a finalist is go over and like the live video stream and interact with us in the comments section. If you do that, you're eligible. Lauren's going to randomly select one of you at the end of the show. We're going to make you a finalist as well. You're also going to have more chances today with Nicolina, your midday diva, Keller in the afternoon, and Ryan at night. So we kick it off today. We just kicked it off an hour ago. It goes till, well, the next week, right? This time next week, we'll already have the winner.
Next week, 8 o'clock, next Thursday morning, we'll be calling someone and surprising them just ahead of the big game.
So there you go. Get you ready, like I said, to watch Patrick Mahomes, Brock Purdy,
Travis Taylor,
Usher at halftime. Usher. A-Town, yeah. So all that jazz.
I'm really excited about Post Malone singing America the Beautiful.
Post Malone, Reba McEntire.
Yeah.
Will be performing, like you said, Post Malone. I mean, it's going to be a show.
Yes, it is.
It's going to be a show, and you can watch on your brand new TV while enjoying some delicious Hothead Burritos from Green. How great is that?
Yep.
That's coming up also this hour. We're going to be joined here in the studio by comedian Lee Harden, who is performing at Crackpot's Comedy Club in Massillon, both tomorrow night and Saturday night. We'll be giving away tickets after we talk to him to his shows on Saturday, on the radio and on the stream as well.
Hey, if you want to get included to go to one of his shows, head over to the live stream and drop a laughing emoji in the comments so that we know that you're interested. And we'll pick, you know what? We're going to be generous. We'll pick 2 of you.
Come on now.
To go to that show.
Come on now.
From the laughing emoji in the comments.
Yep, he's got a show tomorrow night, 2 shows on set.
That's right.
So that's all coming up this hour. Our phone number is 330-450-9292. Our text line, 330-269-9292. And, of course, comments welcome on Facebook, YouTube, and on X. Right now, it's Dua Lipa, Houdini. It's 9:10. It's Q92. You got to keep dating.
That's
I
one
truly
thing.
Believe that.
We're guilty of it, but I feel like our kids, we don't do date nights very often, but I feel like our kids are at such an awesome age. Like we can take them with us and we still have so much fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they're old enough now to carry on like more adult conversations and contribute to the conversation. And I don't know.
Lack of work-life balance.
Yeah, I can see that.
Too much
He's
work, not
working
enough.
all the time, or she's working all the time.
The feeling of my wife and I grew apart is big in divorced men.
I feel like sometimes that's code for he found somebody else.
Could be.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Infidelity is big in marriages, unfortunately. That's why there's, that money. Those are the 2 marriage killers, right? That and financing.
I would say any kind of lying.
A newfound appreciation of sex. Divorced men have in common. Marriages didn't include a lot of it, especially as relationship deteriorated. These men swear they'll never settle for sexual starvation again.
So they feel like they don't have matching
like,
libidos.
Next girl I get, she's going to be horny all the time.
I don't think that happens, trust me.
Not like you, Rebecca. I'm tired. I don't know if that's true, but sounds good. They do boyish things with their money after getting divorced.
Oh, like
buying a new car,
purchases.
Skydiving lessons, trip to New York City. A lot of
that ticked me off.
Reckless spending of their money. A lot of divorced men have a longing to hear that they're attractive from girls now. You need reassured that you're a good-looking man. You've been injured.
I think everybody needs that. I think everybody needs to hear that they're attractive to someone. You know what I mean? Isn't that part of like just human nature?
You want to feel pretty.
Right.
Man or woman.
Exactly.
You want to feel pretty. Who doesn't like being told, I think you're pretty?
Right.
No one's ever like, shut up.
Girls are like that?
No, I've said no one's ever done that when you've been like, you're really pretty. Go to hell.
Right. No one would ever say that. You're like, oh my gosh.
Oh, thank you so much. It's funny. I've been squatting more. Number 9, difficulty expressing the emotions. Divorced men have that in common.
It took me a very long time to figure out that if they weren't good at expressing their emotions before you got married, they're not going to do it after. I'm sorry. I think that's a problem, too, on the women's side. I think that women believe truly that they can change a person to be the person they want them to be, and that is just not true at all.
No. Listen, you can't change a guy that wears jorts. You all right? And a flat-brimmed hat.
You're so dumb.
With a chain and a net tech. You can't change that, all right? That man's far gone.
Yeah.
He's far gone and he's on meth. Number 10, lingering affection and gratitude after years of venomous anger, it says here in this article. Corrosive conflict and even disdain for their former wives. Softer feelings of appreciation surface in divorced men. How about that? The early 40s are when typical Americans start noticing telltale signs of aging, including gray hair and joints that begin cracking. Interesting.
Yeah, I haven't gotten there yet. Thank God. I don't have gray hairs yet.
None at all?
No.
Really? That's interesting.
And I mean, like, I need to get I would see it still in my roots. Like, I'm due for my hair to get done in the next week, but I would see it and I don't. But here's the thing, too. My mom was in her early 60s before she started getting some gray hairs. So I'm hoping I take after her in that regard.
Yeah. I know girls that start getting gray. I wouldn't say gray hair, but like strands.
Oh, when we got married, one of my bridesmaids had to get her hair dyed right before the wedding because she was showing grays. She was in her 20s.
See, that's yeah.
I mean, her mom started going gray early too.
I swear, and I have no scientific way to back this up or prove this. I swear to you, my chin and my goatee now is pretty much gray, and it sucks. But I feel like it'd be such a douchey thing to go get like
just for men.
Yeah, and start dyeing my because I like kind of having some facial hair.
No, that's my husband. He's great too, and he's the same way you are. He's like, yeah, I'm not doing that.
No, I'm like,
I'm okay with the salt and pepper look.
I'm not gonna come in one day and all of a sudden have dark brown face.
I know, be like, whoa.
Nope, this is me. It's always been me.
I would die if you walked in here.
Nothing to see here.
I could look at you all morning like that.
And again, I have nothing to prove this with. Nothing to back this up with. This is me talking out of my ass. I swear to you, the gray in my chin part, overnight after I had COVID.
Hey, you know what?
And I have nothing to prove that with.
No, I have
that
though.
But I'm telling you, I had a little, but you'd almost have to be up close.
It could have been coincidental or it could have been that. Who knows?
When I got COVID in the height of COVID.
Right.
Not the second time I got it.
When you were like.
I swear to you, after I got over COVID, like in a week, I looked in the mirror and went, what in the blue hell? Like cheese and rice. Pride night in Cleveland at the Guardians game. We were waiting in line for $2 beers for quite some time. You were with friends. I was alone. I wanted to speak to you so bad. I hope the look in your eyes was attraction from your side too. And that's it.
Wow.
So if you were in line for $2 beers, Pride night at the Guardians game, and you had attraction in your eyes, someone's looking for you.
What does that look like?
Depends.
I just put a muscle in my stomach.
A lot of things. Ton of things. A million faces you could make.
That's so gross.
Could be. It could have been gross. We don't know. We weren't there. There you go. Misconnections.
Jake, let me see your attraction look.
What's your attraction? Seduce Lauren with your eyes.
Come on, I'm waiting.
I
This isn't.
I don't make faces.
You don't have to leave that.
I was gonna.
You know what?
I don't. Yeah, I don't just look at a girl and just like make a weird face and be like, "Come here."
Okay.
Not even gonna try.
No,
I can't top the two you did. I can't.
Fair enough. I did do a pretty good job right there.
We lost power literally all of the time. Like one big gust, lights out. Like that's all it took. Yeah, done. We'd be done. We'd be sitting in the dark.
Jake, pretend you're the wind.
Oh, look, power went out. I don't know what.
That was performance art right there. That was Shakespearean. We should take that on the road.
What was that?
Yeah, Jake, you were just whispering. I said, "Be the wind." I have a secret.
But like when we moved, we switched power companies. We never lose power. Ever. I shouldn't say that. We lost it right before Christmas last year and we were out almost all day.
When I lived in Alliance, I actually would lose my power a lot.
No, like legit. Like how does this even
And
happen? I want to see if you who did you have?
I'm not bashing them. My power. I had Ohio Edison.
Oh, see, we have Ohio Edison now. We used to have AT.
I have Ohio Edison now still.
Yeah.
My place now, knock on wood, God don't jinx us. When a lot of places around us go out, power, we don't.
Ooh.
Knocking on wood for that.
You're on like a secret.
I don't know,
grid.
but like we've been very lucky. Very lucky. My mom's goes out all the time.
Do you have well water?
No.
See, we do. So when we lose power, we don't have water at all.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, because then the pump can't pump it up from the well.
No, I understand.
Yeah. Just in case you didn't.
You see, Christian, what happens is. Yeah, all right. Finally, I had the answer. Coors Banquet. Give me a Heine and I'll be finey.
Listen, the Coors Banquet, if you watch the show Shameless, that's what they would order every time they went to the bar. So I got them for my husband, and he actually liked them.
Give me a Heine, I'll be finey.
That's so funny.
Modelo's. That's Modelo's slogan. It is. Ice House or Corona. My father was also a Michelob guy. Modelo, Land Shark. Beer doesn't even smell good, let alone taste good. That's like 4 people
Listen, I used to hate beer.
that have texted in that they can't stand the taste of beer.
I used to hate it. Now I do not.
Jake starting a revolution. Miller High Life. There we go. Killian. Oh, I haven't heard
Killian's Irish Red. Oh, my goodness. It's been a long time.
Y'all love telling us what beer you drink. Bud Light Orange, Bud Light Platinum, Rolling Rock, Root Beer, Bud Light Platinum, Ignite Brewing has strawberry rhubarb beer.
Ooh.
I really don't drink it all, but my go-to be Budweiser. Oh, the heavy stuff. Budweiser. That'll give you the poops.
Yeah,
Yingling. My dad's a Guinness drinker. Modelo, Corona, anything from Sandy Springs.
Oh,
Brewery,
I get it.
Heineken.
Modelo is brewed for those with a fighting spirit. You're right. You're right. I get that Lauren has the fighting spirit now. But yeah, I love it.
Remember, keep your head up right here on today's Hit Music Q92. We've had him here a couple times in camp.
Yes.
Great performer, great singer.
Nice guy.
As someone who now, with a child, watches a ton of Sesame Street. He's done stuff with Sesame Street.
Yes, he has. Well, he's a big family guy. He's got some kids, and
He is, and he's appeared on there. I saw my girl Maren Morris on Sesame Street watching a clip for Jimmy. I've seen Colby Calais. I've seen a lot of big stars that hang out and sing on Sesame Street. I don't know if you knew that.
I did know that, and both of them also have hung out with Daryl.
They have?
With Daryl's house.
Oh, God. Not Daryl's house. You know what? Now I'm glad we're going to talk about this here.
Oh!
Coming up, we still have, we're going to be giving away tickets to see comedian Lee Harden at Crackpot's Comedy Club in Massillon. We got passes to, he has 2 shows. He has one at 7 and one at 9:15 on Saturday. We're going to give those away. Listen for the cue to call. We're also going to do that online to our stream watchers on Facebook, YouTube, and X.
Yeah.
So just go over, like Lauren said, put the laughing emoji in the comments section and like the live video feed. We'll pick 2 of you at the end of the show. Not to mention, we're getting a finalist. That's right, a finalist for a brand new contest we announced. The big screen for the big game. 70-inch TV, fresh out of the box in your house, along with VIP catering for 20 from Hothead Burritos in Green. That is a great way to watch. Big game. All right. Time to piss off Lauren.
Great.
Lauren.
Yep.
You like Hulu?
I do.
Do you? Well, you're about to be pissed off.
Well, actually, Tony just canceled Hulu, and I was not happy.
Oh, you don't have it anymore?
No, he literally just did. Actually, I think.
Well, you have the bundle?
Today is the first day we don't have it. Does that make sense? Like it ended at the end of the month?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did. And he's like, we don't watch it enough. It doesn't make sense. We're always on either Netflix or YouTube TV, or like we have so many streaming services. He's like, something's got to give. And that was
said before.
That's going to go.
The days of us being like, yeah, cut the cord, I'm saving money. Those are over.
Yeah.
And they all keep raising their prices. All of them. But, well, I guess you canceled in the nick of time. Hulu now is going to begin cracking down on password sharing, just like Netflix. They said yesterday, an email went out notifying subscribers that it would ban sharing accounts with people outside their household in March. So they are following what Netflix has done. You will not be able to do that. The change to Hulu subscribers agreement is similar to an update to the Disney Plus subscribers agreement they did late last year. It says, unless otherwise permitted by your service tier, you may not share your subscription outside of your streaming platform. Hulu defines a household as a collection of devices associated with your primary personal residence that are used by individuals who reside there. Netflix was the first to rein in account sharing. The top streaming company has long been aware, and this is from USA Today, this article, that subscribers share passwords, and once upon a time they encouraged it, but a decline in subscribers put pressure because profits went down. And Netflix, they said an estimated 100 million households were using their services without paying.
It doesn't surprise me. It still makes me angry to an extent. So, you look at places like, for example, let's use other membership type platforms. Costco.
Okay, I was going to say OnlyFans, but Costco works.
Let's go PG.
All right, Costco.
You've got Costco, you've got BJ's, you've got Sam's Club. Some of them are different. Like some of them will say like you get 2 memberships per household. So like husband, wife. But like BJ's, I believe it's that you can just have 2 people in general. So they don't have to live in the same household. So my question is this. Why can't Hulu or Netflix have 2 user IDs per account? Do you see what I'm saying? Because then you could take care of your kids that might be in college. You could have somebody outside of the household if your child is still somewhat dependent on you. And you could still have members of your household still able to access it. I just don't understand why we have to be so extreme. They know this is happening. This happened for years and they still made massive amounts of money.
They did, but I've always kind of seen where they're coming from. I mean, when you're saying you believe that at one point 100,000 people were using your business for free?
For free?
I mean, imagine imagine one of your side businesses and people were using your products that you make for free without paying you.
Well, that does happen, but yes.
But 100, that's a lot. No, they said, I'm sorry, 100 million households were streaming without paying.
Yeah.
That's profit for your company that you started. So I understand. I understand it's annoying for us as consumers, but I can't listen to that and read that and be mad and be like,
the problem.
Well, you're making money, so it's okay that they're stealing from you because you're still making money.
Here's the problem. They built that platform the way that they built it, knowing full and well people could share it. Now, a lot of those people who are subscribers did it because they could share with children, maybe a mother or a father that's kind of elderly, you know what I mean, that didn't want their own account, that's not going to watch it a ton, but wants access. That was part of the reason that they paid for it in the first place. So here's my question. Did companies like this design it this way so they could get you hooked to their product? They allowed it for a while, and now they're going to crack down on it? Because I know that you have your favorite shows, your favorite series. You can't live without their app. You're just going to suck it up and take it. And you're going to pay more. I'm just tired of consumers being jerked around. This is how they built their platform. By design, you could share your password. And now all of a sudden, they're all upset about it. And they're making you pay.
Because they're losing money.
It was a design flaw on their end.
And they recognized it and fixed it.
Okay.
So why is that wrong of them to fix it?
Well, because before they would allow you, they didn't stop you to do it. So people who were subscribing,
I understand everything you're saying.
Subscribed under that pretense.
I understand everything you're saying, but they realize hey, we are getting screwed. We're losing money.
Yeah.
People are just we're not free. And a design flaw. Absolutely. 100%. They screwed up. They didn't account for that or whatever. Maybe it was nefarious and this was the plan the whole time. But regardless, they decided we can't do this anymore. I can't be mad at them for that.
No, that's fine. They can adjust it, but I don't want to hear, I'm not going to care that much when I read in our news 6 months to a year from now that they're crying that subscribership is down and they're not doing well.
That didn't happen with Netflix. The opposite happened.
Well, I understand that, but is Hulu just like Netflix? Netflix is a household name. Hulu, I feel like some people have it, some people don't. Almost everybody is on board with Netflix. So are they going to fare as well as Netflix did? I don't know. We'll see.
In the third quarter of 2023, after the crackdown, Netflix reportedly added 8.8 million subscribers, vastly exceeding their expectations.
Yeah.
Fourth quarter numbers, even better. 13.1 million global subscribers for a total of more than 260 million new subscribers after the crackdown.
Okay, hold on. So what was their first quarter after they did that? What was the earnings? That was weird. That was a perfect time.
What I'm reading just has... It just says, because I Googled Netflix subs after the crackdown of passwords. It just says in the third quarter of 2023, Netflix reported it added 8.8 million subscribers, vastly exceeding expectations.
Okay, and then what was fourth quarter?
Fourth quarter numbers yielded even better results, 13.1 million global subscribers for a total of more than 260 million, Business Insider's Lucia Moses reported.
Okay, I'm curious to see what happens this year.
So I didn't even know Disney
people.
Plus did it.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
But see, I'm Disney Plus for Star Wars and Marvel.
We were, and like our kids weren't watching it enough. It just, then my daughter pulled well, I'm really sad now. I'm not going to be able to watch this, this, and this. And he's like, but you weren't before. So.
Yeah, but I could have.
Right.
You could have. The whole time we were subscribed, you could have.
Yeah.
No, we've thought about, to be honest, if we were talking a little bit, the one we'd give up would be Netflix.
Oh, really?
We don't really watch a ton of shows on Netflix.
I couldn't just because Gilmore Girls, first of all. That's the only way I can watch it.
See? Dawson's and One Tree Hill are either on Max or on Hulu.
Max, we've been watching more of.
Sons of Anarchy.
We got
Walking Dead.
Yeah.
All like shows that I watched and would Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Shows that I've watched and would binge again. They're all on Hulu or Max.
If you guys are looking for something to watch that will literally like grip you and suck you in, and it's only 2 seasons, and the 2 seasons aren't like super long, like maybe 6-8 episodes at the most. The Curious Case of Natalia Grace.
Oh, they're gonna say Benjamin Buttons.
No, it's unreal that this happened in the past couple of years in the United States of America.
Oh, it's a documentary?
Yeah, like literally this little girl was adopted from Ukraine. They have no idea how old she is. Literally no. I mean, they keep watching because they'll eventually crack the case. Mm-hmm. But the fact that they knew so very little about her and the things that transpired after she got to the United States with her adopted family, it's absolutely mind-blowing. You may have seen the headlines because this was big in 2022 and even last year, 2023, when her adoptive parents were taken to court.
Who cracked the case? Dog the Bounty Hunter?
A DNA lab, and then someone who was actually able to track down her birth mother in Ukraine, even despite the war that's going on over there.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But it's on Max.
Couple texts. Yeah, but I share with my mother that doesn't live with me. I don't think Hulu cares.
No, that's what I'm saying, though. Like one close personal relative, come on.
How does that affect Hulu's mobile app? Well, I mean, you're probably signed in with your email, so they know it's you.
Well, so then there's my question. How much is this going to help? Like when we go out of town on vacation, we sign in to the app on the smart TVs in our condos.
Well, like my YouTube TV, we go on vacation, it'll send me a text or email like, was this you?
Right.
And then it gives me like a code to type in.
Okay, but have you ever called somebody and been like, I'm signing into your account. They're going to send you a text. It's me. And they unlock you and it's still not the subscriber.
Yeah, then when it switches, then you're locked out. If you switch it, then you can't watch it.
Not if you have 2 users per household.
If you pay that extra.
Right, but most of them I think come with 2.
But like for Netflix, it's a crackdown.
Yeah.
I can switch. My brother can get a code and say like, this is the main household and he can watch Netflix. I can't.
Yeah.
Until I switch it back. So you say, yeah, just give them a code. Yeah, you can do that. And they can watch it, but now you're locked out until you switch it back.
This is interesting. Facebook user Melanie said, my husband drives semi and watches the apps while he's on the road. He doesn't even watch it when he's at home. Like, how does that work? You're going through multiple states, driving long haul. I don't know.
Business models are allowed to change, someone texted.
No, of course they are. I'm just saying it kind of leaves a bad taste in your mouth. These are engineers. These are the biggest streaming platforms in the world. And I don't want to say it, but I kind of am saying it. I think this was by design. And if it wasn't, it was a massive design flaw that we're paying for.
Tubi would never do this to us.
Never.
I canceled Netflix and Hulu is next. I don't miss it one bit. They are getting carried away with the price increases. And no, they keep offering me a discount to come back. No, thanks.
Well, that's another thing, too.
I'm good.
They keep raising prices, and now they're cracking down on how you can use, who you can share the app with. So, I mean, it's tough. I think a lot of streaming apps are going to see some cuts because people are going to have to start choosing which ones really they watch the most.
Yeah.
It's getting too expensive.
They all keep jacking the price. And eventually, like I said, the days of getting rid of cable and saving money are over.
Oh, yeah, long gone.
You ain't saving any money if you got rid of cable.
No, in fact, most of the time, you're actually paying more.
Netflix started under $10 on the text line. Now it's over 20. Yeah, I'm like 23 something.
Yeah.
I don't have the highest package. And to be honest, I don't watch Netflix as much as the other one. Peacock I do because of my WWE addiction.
Yeah.
Hulu because of the shows I watch. And I love YouTube TV. I truly don't. There's not a lot of shows I binge on Netflix.
Hey, as long as I can get my Magnolia Network stuff with Chip and Joanna Gaines and Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, I'm good.
Well, yeah, sounds about right.
Priorities, man.
That sounds about right. That's our Rema and Selena Gomez. It's Calm Down. 9:39. It's Q92. Sad.
Like I got teary-eyed reading it in class.
There are some cartoon movies that got you.
Yeah. That was
There's
one
a
of
few
Casper was another one.
Casper could get you.
Yeah.
Casper could get you. I mean, you're going to laugh, but I mean, Transformers the movie, cartoon movie. Because you have to understand, and I think any man in his 30s and 40s that's listening can understand this. The cartoon I watched my entire childhood. People barely, even though there were wars every day and everyone had guns and rockets, barely anyone was even shot, let alone injured. I mean, they had these wars, and it was the worst aim I've ever seen in my life. Meanwhile, I watched The Walking Dead in 2023, and everyone's a marksman and never misses.
Right?
But the movie happens, and all of a sudden, people are getting killed. And it had never happened in a cartoon before.
Yeah.
Like the opening scene, Megatron smokes some of the like old school G Transformers, like it kills them. And you're just, I remember as a
I
child.
see you in the family room, like pacing, like pulling on your
honest
hair.
to God, Lauren, I know no one, unless you're watching, can see this. This was me. I was like,
and your heart broke right then and there.
Some of the most popular characters were literally smoked in the first scene of the movie. Optimus Prime died.
What?
I was like, what am I watching? That messed me up. Yeah. Of course, that cartoon got me.
I guess.
Optimus Prime, he was my hero.
Stayed with you. I mean, you can recall a lot of details.
He was my hero. So I have allwomenstalk.com. Go there every day. And it had kind of the 9 main reasons that people call off weddings. The things that can happen that can make you call off a wedding. Okay. Then I went down a hilarious rabbit hole on Reddit. Sometimes Reddit threads are fantastic.
Oh my gosh. I've spent way too much time reading comments on Reddit before.
I just put Reddit thread why you called off wedding, and it was like boom, 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 boom.
Oh yeah.
I was like, damn.
Yeah.
So first, I'm just going to quickly go through what these are. And they're kind of vague, but I don't want to read 8 paragraphs to you guys.
Sure.
So number one, I don't know if they're in any particular order, but one of the reasons people call off weddings, deep uncertainty about the wedding. Is it cold feet or is it true uncertainty?
Like, why did you say yes then?
Pressure. People feel pressure. I believe that. I believe people feel pressure.
I always felt bad for the people that did the super public proposals, because what if she was like, whoa, let's slow our roll. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's awkward.
Another one, you have a gut feeling. This is not right. Again, this is from allwomenstalk.com.
Always trust your gut.
Your gut's just telling you this is not right. Something's
then
not.
Probably it's not.
Number 3, which to me should be number 1, pressure. If you feel pressured to get married, that's not good.
I could see that. I've known several people that maybe have gotten pregnant and had some pressure from their family to make it official, or, something along those.
Good morning. I just wanted to add something to your guys' discussion about password sharing.
Mm-hmm.
This is what bothers me, because I was actually like a media studies major, and we talked about this in college. When you look back at the marketing strategies for Netflix and Hulu over the past 10 years, they marketed password sharing as part of the appeal. Every love-related holiday, you would see them posting memes about true love is sharing a password. Da, da, da. They marketed on your ability to do this as part of what made their platform valuable, they upped the prices, and now they're taking that away and acting like it was always a bad thing. So why are you endorsing it 5-6 years ago if you never wanted us to be doing this?
I knew
That's
it.
the part that bugs me.
I knew it. It was not a design flaw. It was done by design. They got you into their app. They had you share it with the world for them, do their marketing dirty work, got you hooked, and then jacked up the rates and took away the sharing.
That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
And that's the part that bugs me. I'm 22. I'm moving out of my parents' house soon. And previously, I literally looked up a list. I was like, okay, which of these platforms can I continue to stay on and just use as my parents until I'm fully independent? Because, I'm young. I make like $30,000 a year. I have to do the bare minimum right now. Eventually, I'll happily get my own streaming services. But I was like, okay, at least I can stay with Hulu and Peacock and like one more platform. And then I woke up this morning and saw that Disney Plus and Hulu are officially banning it too. And I was like, are you kidding me? It really feels like they're pulling the plug on something that they endorsed in the first place. And when you think about it, there are so many other services out there that allow for family plans. Like I'm on my boyfriend's Apple family subscription. I pay him a very small amount to keep it, but it has me, his parents, and his best friend, and we all get to utilize Apple Music. Is that going to be what's next? That's the part that gets me.
Yeah.
The more successful they are doing it, I suppose the more other companies will look to do the same thing.
Yeah, unfortunately. But I appreciate you calling in and backing up that this is exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, it's definitely frustrating. So I appreciate you guys having a dialogue about it, because the rest of us are out here like, what the hell is going on?
Only the hard-hitting topics here. That's all we hit.
That's right. Have a great
well, you guys
week.
have a great day.
You too. There you go. How about that?
Yeah.
Look at us.
She's not wrong.
Changing lives.
At all.
No, it's interesting.
I'm glad she knew that, though, that
Did
there
a
was
study on
literal marketing campaigns out there trying to get you to share.
Sons of bitches. Look what they did to us.
I know, right? They made us monsters.
Can you imagine that?
Streaming app monsters.
The media trying to trick us? It's unheard of.
It's ridiculous.
You know how we solved this? Unicycles and wiffle bats.
Oh,
That's how we solve this.
wouldn't that be awesome
That's
if we
a call
had
back to earlier, everybody.
someone from Netflix, someone from Hulu.
Jake, 3 unicycles, 3 wiffle bats. We'll see who
going
wins.
down.
Oh, man, let's give away some comedy tickets. All right, comedian Lee Harden is coming to Crackpot's Comedy Club in Massillon. He is doing shows Friday and Saturday. We have got tickets to see his show Saturday night, the 9:15 show. You want to go? Just give us a call right now, 330-450-9292. Call us up. We'll hook you up with tickets. It's that simple. We love you that much. It's Q92.
My brother-in-law died suddenly, and now my sister...
I'm going to kick it off. My rage is being prescribed Ozempic and then finding out you cannot afford Ozempic, and now you can't do it anymore because it cost you $350.
Yeah, that's a big kick to the butt.
That is. By the way, Jake checked with his pharmacist parents, and they said that's pretty much the best deal I'm going to get.
Yeah.
For you people that pay less, God bless you. For people that got to pay more than they should for medications, you shouldn't pay more than you pay for your car in medication, in one medication. Rage room. Jake, you got some raids today?
Yeah, rage room. I don't understand why people walk, run, ride their bikes, ride their scooters in the middle of the street in the neighborhood when there's a sidewalk 5 feet from them.
I also have that rage.
Yeah.
I've said the same thing. Whenever I see a sidewalk, I'm like, there's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Why would you not walk on the sidewalk?
Move over 3 feet, go on the sidewalk, and let the cars drive.
Literally. I have the same rage. I've said that before. I'll say to myself in the car.
Yeah.
They'll be on the side of the road, and I got to go around them, and I'm like, there's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Like, especially, you're walking. There's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
It's a sidewalk.
Exactly.
For you.
Yeah.
It's for you.
Yeah.
For your safety.
Right.
You're a lot less likely to get struck by a car on the sidewalk.
Right. It could happen, but
no,
less
it
likely.
absolutely could happen. But I mean, it's God's will at that point.
Right.
I mean, but I I agree. That's a good rage.
Yeah.
Good rage. Let's see. We got the text line here. Rage room. When I sneeze about 46 times in a row, and I absolutely hate when I'm on my 10th sneeze and somebody that I'm talking to still having a conversation with me because I'm choking, I can't breathe, I'm snorting, and it's a hot mess, and they can't stop talking for 30 seconds as if I have any idea on what they're saying anyway. Rage room. I'm usually a 2 to 3 sneezer.
I definitely sneeze more than twice.
Yeah, there's never usually just one.
Yeah.
It's usually a 2 to 3, but I know people that they'll do it 10 times. I'm like, good Lord.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Come outside. This guy sent a woman a music video of a love song. I know the song. It's by a band called Adelita's Way. The song is called Alive. Very good song.
Oh.
If you're into like rock ballads.
Okay.
Sent that. Under that wrote, wish you would give me a chance.
Aww.
Followed by pay you.
What?
Followed by buy you something. No response, by the way, to the song or the give me a chance.
Good.
Or the pay you or the buy you something. Here's a Tinder one.
I mean, I know we're not above bribery. Like,
oh,
to
no,
get
we
people
bribe.
we bribe all the time.
We own it, though.
But isn't that like solicitation once the money enters the situation?
Well, but you're not asking for sexual favors.
Yet.
You're asking for a chance at sexual favors.
I'll give you a chance. How much you got? $250. All right.
Jack Harlow, Loving on Me, right here on today's Hits Music. It is Q92. It is 9:52, and that is going to about do it for us here on the show. Someone did text it. A couple people did. Christian, WWE will be on Netflix next year. Yeah, I know. I won't be able to get rid of Netflix. Not as a WWE fan.
No.
$500 million a year, I believe they're getting for that. WWE's getting.
That's a lot.
Not bad for something nobody watches.
No, not bad at all.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I watch it. I love my wrestling. Have since I was a kid. But you're right. But yeah, Hulu, Disney Plus, they'll be cracking down on the password sharing. I knew that would get Lauren going, get the blood flowing.
It does. I don't know. I just feel like as consumers, we get taken advantage of so easily. That's all.
I get it. Jake was real pissed. Right, Jake?
Right. Grr.
Grr.
He said grr.
Oh, man. Fun show today with you guys. Thank you so much for listening. Thanks if you're streaming at Q92radio.com. Anyone watching on YouTube, Facebook, and on X. Speaking of, we kicked off our brand new contest today. Big screen for the big game where you can win a 70-inch brand new flat screen TV for your living room. We're also going to hook you up with VIP catering for 20. Oh, man, from Hothead Burritos in Green.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Like I've said all morning, the game, Taylor cutaways, Usher's halftime show, the commercials, brand new 70-inch TV, scarfing down some Hothead Burritos from Green for you and 20 of your friends. That's a fantastic way to watch the big game. So
it is.
We got a finalist on the radio, and now it's time to randomly pick one of you that checked in with us on the live video stream this morning, whether you were watching on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Lauren, who are we going to hook up this morning? Make a finalist.
Okay, so for the big screen, for the big game, our finalist today is Aaron Rose. Aaron Rose is our finalist for that. And then we've got, we're going to pick two people to go to this comedy show in Massillon. Let's do it.
Let's
Ready?
do it.
Next one is Sarah Klein. Sarah Klein, you just won yourself a 4-pack of tickets to see comedian Lee Harden this Saturday. And come on.
Bend over.
Scott Sybil.
Oh, Scott Sybil. Good old Scotty Sybil.
Yep.
Congratulations, guys. Enjoy the show. A nice night of comedy out in Massillon at Crackpots. That's awesome. All right, we kicked off the new contest. So you know you got to be listening all day if you want to become a finalist, because you're going to have chances coming up with Nicolina. We'll be in here next with Keller this afternoon and with Ryan at night. Also, those of you watching right now, you're going to want to come back on and watch in about an hour.
Oh, going downtown with the Diva.
Downtown with the Diva. Mike Sturdivant going to be here with her. They're going to tell you all about what you can do this weekend and what you can enjoy in Canton and Stark County. It's a really cool thing that can really help you plan your weekend if you're sitting there going, man, what do you want to do this weekend? What's going on around here?
They've got some great stuff that they're going to tell you all about. Listen for your next chance to win with her, too.
They do it every Thursday at 11 a.m. here on the show. And also, like I said, live on Facebook, YouTube, and X. So make sure you watch that, check that out, and listen to that. So maybe you can help plan your weekend. We're out of here. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll be getting more finalists for our new contest.
We're going to be giving out free advice like crazy.
Free Advice Friday and the Hall of Fame Village joining us in the 9 o'clock hour. Going to be a fun show, and it'll be Friday.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for choosing us to wake you up in the mornings.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Jake, do you have anything that you'd like to say to the listeners before we get out of here?
Love you, bye.
Ooh, he did with a deep voice
today. Maybe this inspired him.
Dare I call that sultry?
A little bit.
I think I will.
Sultry Jake.
Speaking of sultry, it's Zach Bryan, Casey Musgraves. I remember everything. It's Q92.